Making his plan, it's starting to show. Trash finger waving, leaving trails in the air. A mystery man with a stench so rare. Is he hiding in the shadows or lost in the crowd? Is he laughing in silence or screaming out loud? Matty Booty, where you at? Slipping through the cracks just like that. Matty Booty, can't you see? You're stinking up the world with your trash debris. He moves like a rumor, whispers in the night. A chaos conductor Yo, Xbox, you dropped the bag, no cap. Spent 80 billion, now you want it all back. Big moves, bad math, hearts under attack. Fans crying, where's my fun? You turned your back. You bought the game, but you lost the soul. Greedy hands digging deep in the player's goal. Call of Duty numbers tank, yeah, it's getting cold. We ain't your piggy bank, let the truth be told. Screw you, Xbox. What's the deal? You forgot how the gamers feel. We ain't cash cows. We're the real. Screw you, Xbox. That's the spiel. Controllers in hand, but the vibe is dead. You chasing green while we see red. Lost in the loop, forgot what's ahead. The game ain't the same, you heard what I said. You're the boss, but the loss, man, it's on you. 80 billion dreams down the drain, it's true. Fans built your empire, now we're through. Guess what, Xbox? We're breaking too. You can't patch this mess. You can't DLC the stress. Your greed's a glitch, confess. Screw you, Xbox. Screw you, Xbox. Screw you, Xbox. Screw you, Xbox.
It's time, grinders. Hit that like button. Let's go!
The lights so blinding, buttons clicking, my mind's unwinding, joysticks fire, energy's rising, baby Grindhouse, no compromising. No compromising. Pixels popping, the screen my stage. Moving, unleashing rage. Code like a jungle, I'm Tarzan swinging. Grindhouse anthem, controllers banging. Game over now, I'm built for overtime. Levels on lock, rhythm flows and rhyme. High scores a mountain, I'm here climbing. Top of the leaderboard, stars aligning. Grinding at the Grindhouse, no sleeping. Dreams on the screen, the crowd beat creeping. Grinding at the Grindhouse, the beats repeating. This is my world, the heart is beating. Grinding at the Grindhouse, no sleeping. Dreams on the screen, the crowd beat creeping. Grinding at the Grindhouse, the beats repeating. This is my world, the heart is beating. Loot in my pocket, treasures I'm claiming. Enemies fall, no time for taming. Digital kingdom, my throne's engraven. Every step forward, my name they're praising. Power ups hit, adrenaline bursting. Game face on, the hunger's thirsting. Coins rain down, the arcade's chirping. Grindhouse vibes, it's more than working. It's more than working. It's more than working.
Yo, what's up, grinders? How you doing out there? It's time. The Grindhouse is open. How's everybody doing? Woo! Oh, man, I got a cup of coffee because it's going to get hot in here. Oh, man, I didn't know what. Yeah, only in the gaming Grindhouse. Hit that like button. Yo, gamer entertainment, you're gonna have a blast tonight, man. If you missed round 2, round 3, round 1 last week, it's been crazy going on here at the gaming Grindhouse. We've been cooking like crazy. You've been knocking down that door and I've been going live. You want more live shows? Well, I've been giving you live shows, and I appreciate all the support that all you've been doing. Hit that like button, hit the hype. Members, new chats. We're going to answer questions from the gaming Grindhouse. It was so crazy last week. We're going to get to them tonight. A lot of questions going on here. But man, oh man. And while we're playing quality games. And we got a rundown right here. Ghost of Yotei impressions. We got Call of Duty beta that's currently going on now. I tried it out. I played it. A Battlefield 6 release. Oh, that was greasing my gears. That greases my gears. Gaming Grindhouse questions. The questions from you, the members of the Gaming Grindhouse, the VIPs, and the ultimate dancing money running, goddamn dancing, disco dancing, ultimate VIPs who get all the music that you hear here at the Gaming Grindhouse in a wonderful playlist. So check it out there. And if you get a membership or you have one, or would you like to upgrade one, you get some of that music that you've been hearing and more to come. I release it as I try to do, like a couple each week, getting them out there. Some I make music videos to, some I just have them with some backgrounds, but you could jam to them because, man, they are good. I like listening to them as I'm getting ready and stuff. It hypes me up. It should hype you up as well, Gaming Grinders. And we had some chats coming on in here before I read out everybody. We had some grinders in here. As you can see, there is a special song this evening called The Last Console Kings. You could probably figure that out where the Xbox 6 are. We don't know where the Xbox 6 are, so we're going to get ready to find them. And we got song for them. So there's your goal tonight. We already got two of them right here. Gordo hitting us up with that with the 5. He goes, if you're at work wishing you're playing Yotei, just know if you shit yourself, then you have to go home. Just saying. Hell, man. Yo, and I'm telling you that you go to Yotei is fire on the portal. I've been doing a little bit on there, just a little bit on the portal, man, because of the interactions and stuff. It is freaking awesome. Like and you know, that screen on the portal, I have to say, it's bar none. Not even being an OLED, just being an LCD screen through streaming. I can't believe how good quality that screen is. When you're around your house, man, that screen is lit on the PlayStation Portal. The best $200 handheld, man, with handheld being almost 5 times as much. Yes, they're full PCs and stuff like that, but man, for $200 just to mess around in other room, pause and playing a game somewhere else when you can't get to your computer, when you can't get to your PlayStation, and it gives you all that interactivity of the DualSense. It's freaking awesome. Great. Yeah, it's great to get that done. Twisted Sin with the chat up here with the 5. He goes, all right, time to get on this main quest. Chirp chirp. Yo. I know, man. I have a main quest. What, you mean there's a main quest in Ghost of Yotei? I don't know. There's no main quest in Ghost of Yotei. It's just me roaming the lands. And as you can see, we had some layout changes here. Started last week. I got the VIPs and Ultimate Grinders, adding them weekly here as we go there. We're far away from the next emoji, so we may do a emoji update, but we're actually getting there. We're close. I think we're like maybe 150 to the next emoji because we had so many emojis in here. We need a lot. We need like another 150 or so, 200 for that. We could chip away at it, but that's to get the next new emoji. Otherwise, I got to replace one on that one. Woo. But anyway, what's up? Let me do my shout outs here to the Gaming Grinders. We got Andrew Wilkins right here. He goes, Abyss, Cal, Daniel Lauren, Mr. Tennis, Ryan, Outside Gaming Night, Aggressively Average Gamer, Thrifty's in the house. There he is. Shout out to him. Shows on Wednesdays. And shout out to Neil and shout out to Will. Myself and King Thrash were on their podcast last night, so go check that out over there at on the State of Gaming podcast from yesterday. So definitely go check that out. We were on there last night, me and Thrash, and with Will and Nelson. It was awesome there. So shout out to everybody there. Lou Flame, and I was on Thrifty's a couple of weeks ago as well. Daniel Laurent, Wild Wolf in the house. Twisted Sin, Ryan, Tio, Swagbag, Lou Flame, Maniolas, Andrew Wilkins, I already said your name. The John Wayne is here. The John Wayne. We got him. We got, who else am I seeing? Zap Mondo in the house. Ron M. saying he hates insurance companies. We got Albert Gouchard and Cal. And we got the wonderful Double M, Marvelous Marvin in the house with the 20. He goes, this is my favorite gaming live stream show on YouTube. Hey, man, Marvelous Marvin, I appreciate it, man. You're welcome to the Gaming Grindhouse. You're welcome here. The big grinder, Double M here, Marvelous Marvin in the house. Thank you. Starting us off, getting us to the goal. Holy crap. You guys are going to get in that song, man. And I hope you like it because it is a goodie. And I tell you, when I listen to a lot of them, I make a lot of them, and I listen to them, I try to pick the best ones, and you know, when they come together, and this one's a good one. Takes a while to get them together, but I get them. Oh, man, everybody loving that Yotei. Everybody loving that Yotei. 4 days more to Battlefield 6. Holy crap, man. Oh, man. What did it say? Lunchi. Oh, and then we got on the field reporting from Lunchi. Lunchi on the field. Let me go hit up my My Twitter. Hold on, I'm getting into that thing. So-called Twitter, even though it's called to X. And yeah, and you know, news of all the things we spoke about. So there's definitely the last videos, if you missed them, they all have new information in them that we're going through as this stuff was happening with all the oh yeah, thank you for this. Yep. Oh man, it's in Spanish though. Yeah, the oh, hold on, auto translate it here. Oh, the Ghost of Yotei drop. Yeah, they're just, well, they didn't really announce the sales, but Chris String was saying that, you know, it was a 40% drop with the physical editions, showing that the shift to digital is more for Ghost of Yotei there. So we'll see. But you know, regardless, man, that game, Ghost of Yotei, go friggin' get it. It's quality. It's another level. I was talking about it last night, and I'm going to talk about it now for my impression. So everybody hit that like button. We're getting ready to cook. It is good. I got the Grindhouse open here. We might get a special guest. I don't know. You know, I was trying to see if I could get somebody on here, but I don't think there's too much going there's too much going down, dude. But I was trying to see if I could get the Tim Dog on here. He said he might swing by, so we'll see on here, because he's been kind of, you know, he's been all over the place right now with that news. So want to get his, you know, his take on it and see what's going on with that. So we'll see if he swings by. But I asked him, and you know, he was going to the movies, and I was seeing if he was going to come by. Yes, it was Tim. So we'll see. If we can't get him on this show, we'll definitely get him on another one as well, because I figured give him, you know, let him grind those gears, because he looked like he needed to grind those gears on that one. You know, Grindhouse is open for that. So let's get into Ghost of Yotei impressions. So Grinders, let me tell you, so I'm not going to do spoilers. Again, I thought about streaming it and going through, and these are my photos that I took. I just posted them. I love photo mode in here. As you know, I'm a big fan of photo mode. But let's get to some Ghost of Yotei impressions right here. Man, yo, Liquid Data with the 5. He was in Aruba when I was doing the other live shows. Now he's sitting at JFK from Aruba on his way back to Maryland. Well, safe travels, Liquid Data. I hope you loved Aruba. Aruba is a beautiful place. And I'm sure sitting at an airport is not a beautiful place. But however, safe travels back, man. And welcome back home after a great vacation. I appreciate you listening to me from the islands. The Grindhouse goes far in the years. I was on vacation. That was awesome. And I'm not doing spoilers. The things I posted, no spoilers. There's no spoilers here. That's why I wasn't going through, like, I didn't want to do like a stream and a watch, because I know a lot of you guys, like, there's a lot of games you're playing and you're gonna get to Yotei, and if I'm just streaming it and stuff like that, you're probably not gonna want to see it, because you don't want to see, you know, any of the story and things like that. So that's why I'm not going to get off that mountain, dude. Yo, I made it to the top of Yotei. It was pretty awesome, man. And know what's crazy? They stem right from what they did with Infamous. Like, you forget after Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei, you remember that, you know, Sucker Punch was based on the you know, they did an Infamous, and it was what the clambering and all that other stuff, and climbing and all that stuff from the Infamous. And I think even before that, you know, that's kind of was their call to arms. Like, that's what they kind of did, like the whole the way they did their scaling animations and stuff like that. And the fact that, you know, it's here, it's so smooth. You know, I think the jumping, her movement is so good. This game, this is in-game. This is not PR photo here. This is the game. All right? This is the game here. I zoomed in, the snow, and we'll talk about the graphics first. Parkour, exactly, Teo. The snow, right? The snow, the deformation of the snow as you're walking. We saw it in God of War and things like that. But you look at the smoke in the distance, it's moving. It's not a static frame. It's like a living world down there. The draw distance, absolutely insane. And it is running smooth. This picture I had to take. Like, y'all, this one, the detail of the character is, the lighting and detail is absolutely insane. And you want to know what? I like this character. I like her more, actually, than, even though I met Jin. I met him. He signed my character. My thing, I met Jin, the real life Jin. I met him with the mask and everything. But her character, yo, it is Kill Bill. Kill Bill. She is just out for blood. Kill Bill. I'm not talking spoilers, Mary. No spoilers. But Kill Bill. That's all I'm saying. We know it's a revenge story. And I'm not doing spoilers. So don't worry, Grinder. You're safe. 170 people here. Hit that like button. I'm not going to spoil it. Not spoiling anything. We know it's a revenge story and Kill Bill. That's all I'm saying. And the details. I'm talking about graphics. Incredible. I playing on the Pro. I played it on the Portal. But I played it on the Pro at the Ray Trace Pro mode. It runs smooth 60 and it looks phenomenal. And the thing about the game is that I was just riding my horse. And here's a little tip if you have not known yet. When you ride on the horse, here's a tip for the grinders right here. Yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with Tarantino. Let's get 100. That's right. Let's Lucci get 100 likes in this chat. Let's go, grinders. So let me tell you something. Here's a tip. When you get on your horse, it goes into the ultimate widescreen. It puts the black bars on the top and the bottom, and it pulls back, and you have this cinematic view as you're riding on the horse. If you click the right stick, it will fill in those black bars and fill in the whole screen.
You're my #1 customer.
If you click the stick again, it will do a super close-up to you on the horse, like a very close one. There, so it like zooms in on like having you and the horse kind of fill more of the frame rather than the full pull out pause of the thing. So there's something just to let you know. If you click the right stick when you get on the horse, you could do 3 different views. So just letting everybody know that was a tip. I found it somewhere online. Somebody said that, but that's a tip because as trying to go on the horse, you'll see the black bars. Click on the stick, you'll get widescreen, fill in the bars, and then you'll get the other one will be a close-up of the horse. There, no spoilers. I'm not doing spoilers. I'm just talking about the graphics and giving you a tip about clicking the right stick to change the camera views as you're on the horse. There. So just letting you know. I don't know if anybody knew that. I don't know. Pro Ray Trace, that's right, Wild Wolf. AK Do Sensible at the 5, he goes, you liking it, dude? It's fantastic. These dumbasses say it's not better than Shima Elias. Well, let me tell you something, AK Do Sensible. Let me tell you something. Since we're on the topic of graphic impressions right here. For those saying that this is a PS4 game, yo, we're going to have to hit one of our songs. This is for those that saying it looks like a PS4 game. But
I don't mind, get your ass out of here with all the bull you spread. Take a walk, take a walk.
Take a walk. Give me Grindhouse style.
Get your ass out of here with all the bull you spread. Take a walk, take a walk, take a walk. Oh.
Yeah, this is the game right here.
Hey, get your ass out of here with
Take
all
a
the
walk.
bull you spread. Take a walk, take a walk, take a walk.
Yeah. Take a walk. That's right, Bomber. And all I'm gonna say is that you think the startup in the when you do the beginning, and I'm not telling spoilers, but there's a part that you will go, holy crap, in the first 30 minutes. All right. It was such a holy crap moment for me that I played it 3 times. 3 times. And when I first played it, I could not believe I was controlling it. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. In the first half hour, there's a part when I was like, holy crap. And I'm not going to spoil what it is. You know what it is. I don't have to tell you what it is. You will know what it is. This is me riding the horse. Pause. I'm riding my horse here. And I'm like, the Yotei is in the background. And it's a living world, man. You see storms coming in. You see light come through the clouds. You see the clouds migrate over from the draw distances. Thank you, Cal. Yeah, I'm not saying it, but yeah. When the clouds come over and the dynamic lighting, and you see it in the distance as if you were really, if you were really in this world and you look in the distance as far as your eye can see, and you see the lighting and the clouds, and you see the shadows, you see it in the distance. Like, it's not like, oh, the whole world is at 12 o'clock. Hey, man, everything's at 12 o'clock. No, it's at 12 o'clock, but due to the shadows and due to the atmosphere and due to the clouds and due to the trees and stuff, everything is dynamic. Everything is dynamic. So when you look in the distance, it is really like detailed. It is crazy. And that's another thing too. I'll get into the mechanics of it. But the graphics, the distance, the draw distance, what you're seeing, it's incredible when you're doing it. And I have a couple more, but this one I thought was incredible. I'm just riding along here, and I just like pan the camera around from behind the horse, and I'm like, holy crap. And the thing is, everything is moving. All these trees, all these leaves. The environment is alive. There are birds there. There are horses. And you saw the scenes. And this is, we're going to go from the graphics into the gameplay. So my first impressions is that I think they have done such an artful thing in taking the game and bringing the game to, like, taking game aspects and bringing them into a natural environment. So there's flower patches and trails. If you run through flowers, you get a speed boost. If you run with the horses, you see a pack of horses and you go to the horses and you start riding with them, you get a speed boost. The birds, if you travel with the animals, you get a speed boost. So it's not like slapping the horse or holding on to the X button or holding circle and boost or pressing the left stick. No, you do that to initiate, but then there's environmental cues that give you a speed boost. And on top of that, there's no icons on the screen. Like, you're not doing Assassin's Creed style where there's an icon down here. Oh, look. No, what you do is, this is what they were saying. There's visual cues here, right? Like, you'll see flames in the distance. You'll see some smoke. They use a lot of smoke and wind, but you'll see like some smoke building up, or you'll see flames in the distance, or you'll see some crates in the distance. Just by the visual. There's no icon here. There's no like house icon. If you go to your map, you'll see some icons, and that's another thing, the map. But just go, and it's so friggin' crazy because you'll just be going through, like, I gotta go north, right? I'm going north, and then as I pan around, I go, what the hell is this? There's flames over here. What's going on over there? What is that? You could go there. It's either a camp. It could be a vendor. It could be a wolf den. And you could upgrade the wolf. Oh, you upgrade. You upgrade everything in this game, man. You upgrade everything. And then you do missions to get the weapons. That's another thing. Like, I got weapons by doing a mission. Like, yo, I got a new weapon. So the exploration is encouraged in here, and I'm just getting lost. Not in a bad way, in a great way. I'm just like going to places, checking things out. And then, because I don't even know, like, you, and the way they make you, the way the gameplay evolves is that you need to seek out information about the Yotei. You're hunting down the Yotei. You got to seek out information. So there's people that will just, you talk to, and they'll just say, hey, I heard there's something over there. I don't know what it is. And then you'll just kind of get a lead, and then it makes you go somewhere else. So you're building up to this stuff, which is so cool because, like, you, and you know, the thing is you ask questions, and if you ask certain questions, it may take you to a different part of the map. It gives you choice. It's like, well, do you want to get more information about this? Do you want to hear about where they found the sword, or you hear about where they found some upgrades? And you could say, oh, well, tell me where the upgrades are. And now you chose. They're going to tell you where to go. And then the other part is that as you get clues and stuff, or you could buy map pieces, you lay it over your map. So you're building your map. Even though you have an outline, you don't have a detail where everything is. So as you buy maps, or you buy things, you could actually, there's a whole game where you just lay it over the map and kind of do like a puzzle match. It's a choice. That's right, Nick. It's a choice. But it's incredible. The other part of the gameplay that really caught me by surprise. Again, I'm not going to spoil too much about it, but I am going to mention is that they give this DualSense a workout, and it's not just through the vibration. It is the motion, the touchpad, the triggers. You do things. And I love the aspect of one of these things you do is when you set up camp. You could set up camp anywhere. And when you set up camp, a passerby will just come there and say, hey, I got something to tell you. And then he will kind of give you, and you could ask him a couple of questions, and he'll get you to go places. He'll be like, I saw something, a shrine or something over there in the distance. I don't know. You go check it out. And you would never have found that out if you didn't decide to camp. And then when you're camping, you can upgrade. You could play your guitar. I don't know. Again, I'm official name of it. You could customize that thing as well. You could play that with the strumming. I love starting a fire. Hint, starting a fire on there, and making food, and the details of the food and cooking food and stuff like that. It really is. And then you could skip it if you don't want to do it. But it really is cool for a couple times. It's a good break in it. And it's the camping, the exploration, and then the combat. We'll get into the combat. The combat so far is lit. She is ruthless. She doesn't, I haven't used any of the powers yet. Like, when you played as Jin, he had all these like executions and all these moves. I am sure you get those. But right now, she's just cooking with basic move, like I have a sword and the dual swords. Like, that's it for now. And then I already met enemies where they disarmor you, which is so cool. Like, if you get hit with a red hit, you get disarmored and you lose your sword. And what you can do is you could switch to another sword, or you could go grab the sword that just was kicked and knocked out of your hand. And then you could disarm other people. You cut off their hand, they drop their sword. Their sword is in the ground. You pick up the sword and you could throw it like a spear or a knife or a hatchet to somebody. And it is the coolest thing. They got this crazy slowdown motion. And it's just like you're slicing. You find like a sword that's stuck in the ground from what you knocked out of one of their hands. Oh, it's a yellow hit? Sorry, Social Joint. It's a yellow hit. The red hits are the ones that you dodge. That's sorry. Thank you. And you disarm them with a right move. And it's an upgrade too. And then, you could do karate. That's right. You could just start kicking. Yeah. But what's crazy is like they had, instead of the stances, they used the weapons. So like the dual blade, the dual katana is effective against the spear. The blade is effective against shields or just regular people with one sword. So like, if they knock those out, you could grab them. You got to go grab your gun. You could do karate. You could grab your sword, do karate, or you basically could do like you could disarm them, and you'll just see like a sword in the ground, and you grab it and you just could throw it to somebody, and you can stab them. Like, it is so cool. Somebody, Wild Wolf. I'm going to read. He said he loves the wolf. Let me tell you what happened to me. Now, I don't know if this was an upgrade or something that I did, but let me tell you something. I was fighting at a camp, and also the combat is a bit challenging. It is. The enemies are definitely hit a lot harder. This is not just running down enemies on here. But let me tell you something. I was fighting. They killed me. And you know how they did in Ghost of Tsushima when you got knocked down and you're on the ground and they come over to do an execution kill? All right. So that happened to me. They sliced me. The guy was coming over and he's like, you're dead. And he's going to stab me and kind of end it, and then I'll just respawn, right? As he goes to stab me, the wolf comes out of nowhere. I was like, woo, woo. He comes out of nowhere and it bites the guy's hand, and then I jump up like a second wind. And I start fighting with the guys, and my wolf is there. I don't know if I did something, an upgrade or random, but it was like almost like I was like, yo, the wolf just jumped in because I was like, oh, I'm dead. All right, he got me. He's about to execute me. And the wolf comes in, and then you pop up, and the wolf is fighting with them, and you're fighting them. I was like, what the hell? I was like, this is awesome. I was like, yo, the wolf. It's random, right? So I thought so, because there's nothing. There's times where like you be fighting and the wolf will jump in, but he avoided the guy. He gave me a second wind. It was so cool. No, you can't spam. No, you got to break their armor, Cal. That's the thing. Like, you can't just spam square and you use triangle. You got to use triangle, break their armor. You got to use square. You got to use the stick to kind of focus on who's coming after you. You use the L1 to parry and to block. And these guys have all random attacks. Like, I really like the animations of the combat. It's very dynamic. It is not just slice, 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 slice. And like I said, things happen. They lose a weapon. You could throw jaws at them. You could sneak in and do executions, so you don't have to just kind of charge and do standoffs. But man, that wolf thing was so cool. That part happened to me. It happened to me yesterday. I was like, what the hell? And then the bounties. So that's another thing that I was doing. I did the bounties. I called Wild Wolf and I was like, Wild Wolf, get in here. But I did the bounties and stuff like that, and that is a cool little story mission too. Like, they're not just like fight guys standing by a tree. Like, you got to go find them, and when you get to them, there's like a standoff, there's a story, and the thing is that these bounties give you more insight to what the Yotei have been doing to the land. So they're not just kind of like just filler missions. Like, yeah, just go kill this guy standing by a tree, get a bounty, and cash it in. And what's cool is if you read the bounties actually tell you, like, oh, this guy specializes in like the smoke screen, or this guy uses this crazy weapon and stuff like that. So like they're all unique in the sense. And one thing I want to ask you guys, because I don't know, but for the bounties, there's one that it's your bounty, and the more you do, the more like kills you get, the more bounties you do, the more, I guess, Yotei, they did mention this, Yotei you kill, people come hunting for you. Like, the hunter becomes the hunted, and you hear them going like, that's the one for the bounty, that's the one. And I don't know, but there's always one in the middle that's like a drawing of me that it says to grab. And I don't know, by taking it, do I try to reduce my notoriety because I take it off the bounty wall? I don't know. That was just me thinking, because I don't know. I got to look into it more. But all I got to say is that it's so cool. You turned your, Efrain said he already turned himself in, because you could turn your, I guess that's you turn yourself in. That's what it is, because it is so cool. And the bounty system, the way the bounties work, and the storefronts, they're very, very kind of like and you could use that menu screen where you could choose what people bring to you and who you want to upgrade and everything. You upgrade your weapons, you upgrade your armor. The armor's lit, man. You take them, nothing happens. Devil shooters. Yeah, see, that's why I take them. I take them off, dude. No, see, Efrain says he's kidding. I take them off the shelf. I'm like, yo, no, man. I'm taking my bounty down because I don't want them seeing that shit. I'll take them down. But it is, yeah, they took the one including mine, the one that looks, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if you cash yourself in. I don't know if it reduces your notoriety because you're taking off the bounty, so people don't know to hunt you. I don't know. Oh, it's Old Man says it refills your spirit and changes as you get more kills and advance in the story. It replenishes spirit. Oh, okay, thank you. See, that's why I said it. That's why I bring it up here, because yeah, I didn't know. Again, I'm only like 4 hours in. That's about it, and I am just climbing. Like last night, I'm just like, yep, I just want to climb. I'm just climbing, dude. I'm just climbing. That's it. And I just got up there and I went to the top, and it was so freaking cool. I was up there the whole time. Like there was so many cool things, that the environment, the lighting, and you watch the sunset. It is incredible. Like it. And again, this is the thing that we talk about. The bounty goes up. Tio says the bounty goes up. Yeah, as you do stuff. But it is really the way they really dynamically made the game, where the missions come to you, the vendors come to you, and then what's crazy is you would think with that kind of accessibility, there's load screens, or you like, oh, to fast travel. Yo, I thought I entered a new area, and basically I fast travel. Like, you could just fast travel. Like, you just go boop boop. Wherever you stopped, your horse was there. Like, you just go there and it just flashes and you're there. It's like, whoa, I thought it was like part of the mission. I went through it was crazy. I went through like a crevice. Like as I'm climbing a mountain, I right clicked and I went through the thing, and then it said like, oh, you have something to upgrade this. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll upgrade this. I clicked it, and all of a sudden, I'm like off the mountain on the ground. And I'm like, at my dad's at the place where you upgrade your weapon. I'm like, whoa, what happened? It's like, oh, I just fast traveled. I was like, oh crap. Like, it just took me right where it was to upgrade. Because the thing is that you can't, this is where they try to add some more reality to it, in a sense. Like, you can't just upgrade your weapon standing in a menu. You got to go to the places to upgrade your stuff. Go to the vendor, they will give you upgrades. Go to the masonry, and that's where you do the upgrades. So you have to, like, but the travel system is so fast. It is like you just flash to where you are, and then you just go back to what you're doing. But you can't just like, oh, I'm going to just click on the button and upgrade my weapon. You got to go upgrade your weapon. It's so cool. But it would suck if you had to like, oh, I can't do it now. I got to come down the mountain. I got to get my horse. I got to go all the way to where I got to go to upgrade my weapon. And nah, they let you just go there. So the thing is incredible. And the memory flashbacks, dude, I was hooked on that right in the beginning, like what they showed in the trailer, where you just hold the touchpad and you just go back and forth like a portal, just flashes, and you're in your cutscene. You're running with them, and then you just flash, and they're gone. And what's crazy is really, and I don't know, Grinders, again, I don't know if it's because I'm older and things like that, but, you know, the flashback parts really are, it really hit home. Like, it really was like this strange thing where, you know, if you go to the current time, they're like, you just see like a silhouette of a ghost or something like that, so you don't lose track of them. But then you see the way, oh, sorry, I got the mic. You see how the environment is, and then you hold it again, and then you just go back and everybody's there. Everything's clean and fresh. The family, everything's there. And then just hitting it again, and you see old barren and stuff. It's like weird. It's like going through Google Maps and look at your old house and your old neighborhood and looking like in the past and what it is now. And yeah, it was really kind of like, you know, it was definitely effective, I have to say. More effective than just doing a flashback mission and then coming back to where it is. The fact that you could control jumping back and forth to the flashbacks, and the fact that the whole environment changes. Like, what I was doing was I was flashbacking, and I was looking in the distance to see like if anything changed. Like, I was like, whoa, there's a camp over there in current times, and then I hit it and the camp is gone when I'm in the past. Like, I was trying to see if like things around the town changed while I was doing my flashbacks. But yeah, I'm loving it. As for like things that are annoying on it, I can't find anything right now. But I'll let you know, like, but my first impressions, another crazy thing, speaking about the loading and stuff, yo, this game is like one of the first games that goes from that PlayStation logo where it says PlayStation Studios, and it went right into the game. I was like, well, it didn't go to a menu screen. It didn't go to a load screen. It just went, it was like PlayStation Studios, and then boom, I'm next to the tree. I'm like, wait, I'm playing it? So I don't know if anybody saw that as well. What's up, Anthony Dixon? How you doing, man? But yeah, you boot up the game. It's just the PlayStation logo, and then just puts you right in the game. There's no start screen. You're like in it. Boop, that's it. Insane. Nowadays, man, you go, yeah, the loading. There is no, it's crazy. No start screen. It is insane. Oh man, enjoy it, JC. I'll tell you, we'll get more into it. We're not done talking about Yotei, but this is just my first impressions from it. And this is the thing. We love these things so much. You can even see it's just the stuff that's going on down there. It's crazy. See, that's the visual cues that you get, like the smokestacks and fire. And the fact, I saw Thrash posted a video of how her clothes get wet. And they get like naturally wet. It's not like a sort of like just a slick screen on it. No, the cloth actually absorbs the moisture. Rain on the map. When you go to the map screen, rain all over the thing. Like, it is pretty crazy. I upgraded my horse's saddle. You could upgrade everything. The armor sets are crazy. You could update your charms. You update your but the guitar that you have. You update your the different hats. The masks. Oh, yes, Glenda, I do prefer this over baby steps. Yes, I haven't gone back to baby steps since the Grindhouse, which, by the way, I owe you guys a Game and Grind. So, like, yeah, we'll do a voting on that one to get the Game and Grinds on there. So just to let you know, like, we got to do a Game and Grind. So if you want Yotei, we could do it. I'll try not to do story stuff. I'll just kind of explore and glaze over everything. But yeah, if you want to do that, if not, it's your choice. You got it from last week, so just let me know. But with all the crazy stuff that went on, I didn't have a time to do a Game and Grind there, and I wanted to do one, but this news was just too much going on there. But I gotta say, it's, and I don't know. Again, this is not glazing. Let me tell you something. When you play something like this, and there's, I don't know what it is, even Death Stranding 2, there is definitely a level of polish, of music. Oh, that's the other thing, the sound. Dude, it has incredible, it almost mixes a little bit of like Western, like a kind of like a bang, like you feel like you're also, it's like a Western, like in the sense of like a cowboy Western, the way they have some of these sound cues and things like that, these venge stories and stuff like that, the vengeful stories. The music, the sound, you put on those headphones and you swipe up to get the sound, you hear go, you hear the rumble. It is the music. Oh my God, the beginning to the music, it is incredible. Yeah, like getting game, that's why we laugh about it so much when it's like, oh, they're delaying that for polish, and when Starfield comes out, it's like, real polish. This is polished, and this is not no like, oh my God, because PlayStation made it. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is what I mean. You play these games and there's a level of audio, visual cues, things that they're doing differently, and it just comes together. And this is why the PlayStation console and exclusives take advantage of this. Like, it's not saying this can only run on a PlayStation. We're not going to be that glazed. But the thing is that this is what you expect. They come out there, they prioritize the hardware, they give benefits to the pro. The pro is there running this game, looking at clear as it is. And I'm telling you, this thing's sharp. At you playing this on Ray Trace Pro mode, it is running smooth and it is clean. Like, the details of her stuff. Like, it is not like, oh, this is running, and I don't know if it's PSSR or all that other stuff. I have no clue what the hell they're doing. But all I know, it is clean. It is clean. Popping? No, exactly, Stephen Orban. No popping. Oh, man. Hey, Aaron. Oh, no.
Hey, Aaron.
Not like this. I thought you were better with the membership.
Where is Aaron right now? No Aaron, huh?
Oh, no, Aaron. I thought you were better when you got the membership. Oh no, he's going back. Oh no, Aaron. No, it's because it's Bugthesda, dude. Come on, Aaron. It's Bugthesda. Harder to polish. They could have polished that shit. That shit would still come out like a turd. It's Todd Howard. In his mind, it's fine. Oh man, not like this. But yeah, the clarity, the music, the sound. And what they're doing, I think, is really cool on what they are doing with these elements of trying to remove the HUD, the icon soup that we always see in these open world games. Click on this, go here, look at all the icons in the distance, and all this other stuff. I really think that that's something that really should be copied. Like, I really think these open world games need more of a dynamic exploration type thing, and get rid of the whole, like, look at the icons, look at the trail, like look on the map, you'll just see, like, icons just show up and you just follow it, or you'll just see icons in the distance and it's like, that's the town. Like, there should be some visual cues with the draw distances of these newer games and the power of these machines, like, do things like that. And I really think that is something that's really cool that should be kind of replicated for these open world games, and not just have this icon soup that makes it look like there's tons of stuff to do and it's like there's icons all over the friggin' place. Like, keep them for the map, but not in the game. And I know some games you could turn them off, but a lot of times then you get lost. This game is naturally doing that stuff. And the stuff that they talked about, like, you could say, like, oh, was it PR? Was it just them just trying to, like, you know, say we're different? No, it's the truth. Like, you going around and you'll just see smoke, you'll see flames, you'll just see that stuff, and you go off and explore, and it leads to an upgrade, some money. It'll lead to a fight. It'll lead you to kind of get some things. It'll give you some story missions. It'll give you some sort of side missions. Everybody got voice acting. Everybody got kind of a story. One guy, I talked to him. He was standing in the middle of the thing. He's like, "Follow me. I saw some crazy thing over here." I'm like, "Uh-oh. Is he gonna have a bunch of guys come after me?" Pause. And then no, like, yeah, no, he took me to some secret shrine. I was like, "Oh shit, look at this!" And then I got upgraded. And then after that, the guys came around. They said, "What's this?" So I'm gonna fight you. And then I had to protect them, and then I fight the guys, and I gave them a what for with my sword. And it's it's brutal. And when you slice up people, man, like when you have a fight. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, no, you can't see it. But like, when you have a fight and stuff, dude, you're all bloodied. And when you camp out, that blood stays on. It gets it kind of like it doesn't just all of a sudden go away once you go into the open world and finish the mission. You got it, man. Like you got blood all over you. Like you got on your face, on your sword. You could wipe it off your sword by using the swipe, and put your sword away, but you got blood all over you, and like you're camping, you got blood on you. You could take a bath, you gotta run the water. But the world is so incredible, and this is a dynamic picture of me just riding the horse, and I just hit PlayStation capture, which it sucks. Dad, you want to talk about what sucks? The ability that I can't share this directly to X or Twitter. That kills me, man. I don't know what Elon did. I don't know what they're charging, but the fact that they took that feature away from all these friggin' consoles is some horse shit. The fact that we can't just share media directly from our consoles to X or Twitter. Like, I don't know what the hell's going on there. I don't know why we still don't have it. But sharing video clips, sharing gameplay capture, sharing screenshots, it just is so distraught. Like, it sucks. I got to get it on my phone. Then I got to download it to my phone. And then it goes to my album. And then I got to upload it. So it goes into my picture album. But I just hate it, man. I don't know what happened. That we had this incredible ability to share these photos 4 at a time, put little hashtags in it, take advantage, do some great artwork. There were people that were just sharing photos with their profile. Like, it was awesome. Yeah, you have to swim to get the blood off. I know. But it's crazy. Like, it sucks. Like, I had to download it and stuff. But I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Nobody wants to pay up. I don't know. The fact that we pay a subscription for, you know, for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live or Xbox Core, blah. Yo, that should cover the cost for uploading my photos, bitch. Right, Phil?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd have to go back and look at that.
I don't know why. I asked the hard questions, right? I asked the hard questions, Grindhouse. Yeah, I don't know why these questions are so hard. Exactly. That's the reason why. Sony, they don't want a Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. They don't want nobody. The consoles don't want to pay. The API feature, they don't want to pay because Elon jacked them up or whatever the hell they did. But it's bull. Like, it's just like, come on, cover the cost. I think we cover it, right? You increasing your prices of all these subscriptions and all this shit. I think we could add the feature sharing back to X. I think that kind of covers the cost. Don't you think? But I think it's bullshit. I hate it because these games. I think it gave such great communication about games, showing the things. With people take pictures of glitches, people take pictures of incredible photo modes and things like that. I just think it's great. We got to ask the PlayStation CEO, whatever his name is. Why is Phil Hero Down Under? I don't know. Why ask Phil? I don't know. He's accessible, Hero Down Under. Well, at least he was until the Xbox 6 have gone and missing, and we gotta be we gotta be looking for them. Right now, where's the Xbox 6? That's going to be the theme. So we need to know where they are. Glinza with the 5. He goes, okay, okay, I got AK's down. Well, Glinza goes, okay, Jez, got to put you on the spot. Rank Ghost of Yotei against Expedition 33 and Death Stranding 2. What's your game of the year? Oh, yo, Glinza, I got a response.
I don't know. Like, I'd have to go back and look at the.
Well, I haven't played enough of Ghost of Yotei, but shit, I don't know, man. Those 3 are freaking bangers. I have to say, whether you go by music, The music in Expedition is incredible. Death Stranding, incredible music. Yotei, oh, damn, man. That is tough. That is tough. I would have to say that the thing, if right now, if you put me on the spot, as you're doing, Glenza, he threw money in the Grindhouse jar. He put me on the spot, I'm going to give you an answer. All right? I'm going to give you an answer here. I think the mechanics of how open world exploration and just natural mission, side mission, story, I think Ghost of Yotei gets a little bit more of a notch over those two games with those kind of elements. Because I have to say, for right now, that is something that I'm like, wow, this is something that's very unique and moving the needle forward a little bit over those two, in the sense of not having icons slew the beautiful land that you have here. Like, just look at the lighting on this freaking thing. You don't have icon at the top of Yotei, just like some white icon saying Yotei Mountain, Yotei Mountain. No, you just go there, and the wind kind of takes you where you need to go, and the trees, everything moves. Like, I think that element of open world exploration, that thing puts it up over Death Stranding 2 and Expedition. I even like Kingdom Come 2. Pause. Kingdom Come 2 was one of my favorites. That's up there too. That game is incredible. Kingdom Come 2. If that game's on sale, buy it. But you're going to be sucking that one. That one had incredible AI. That was similar to this with the exploration and the AI. I think that took interactions with NPCs to another level. So that's another game I'll throw in there too. Is Kingdom Come 2. Kingdom Come 2 is freaking awesome. I still got to get to the wedding. I've been just doing all crazy stuff. But that, I've been to jail. I got out of jail. I got to the town square. But yo, I got in there with the Hoovers. I was in there. I paid money. They had to revive me because I was hurting. So I paid the lady to sleep with the lady. With the pause, Phil. Oh well.
I don't know.
I needed energy.
Go back and look at
so I had to do a little wham bam, thank you, man. Pause. Yeah, that's what I had to do. But I had to pay. I needed the money, so I went around, did some jobs. Pause. That's yeah. Pause. But man, and no, to see now, Ron says the story. See, the Yotei story. Now, if you go by story, Expedition, that Strand, yeah, like it's tough. But I gotta say, just from the game itself so far, I really like. I wish other games would do that, the open world stuff. Like, I really think. Do it. That's what I think. That's right, Pacey. The wedding. The game didn't even start yet. I know. I mean, backlog. Don't even talk to me about backlog, dude. I was playing Sonic Racing, man. I'm like, oh, I got to play all this other stuff. Dude, I'm like trying to win in Sonic Racing because those friggin' rivals are hot as hell, man. Yo, I love that. Kingdom Come, man. Those streams are hilarious, man. That shit was fun. That game is good. Oh, man, that game is wild. But no, there's so many good games, man. But that, I'll give you an answer, Glenza. I'll say Ghost of Yotei right now. And it's not because of the newness of it. It has to do with the way the exploration is. And I think a lot of games should be doing that. But yeah. And thank you again for the super chat. AK Do Sensible with the 5. He goes, definitely Yotei on Game and Grind. There's plenty of side quests. Well, there you go. AK's putting his vote in there, Grinders. So there you go. He's getting it in there. He's cooking. Hit that like button, Grind. We have over 200 grinders in here. Hit that like button. Share it out. We're talking impressions of Yotei, and now we're going to get into some first-person shooters. Sonic Racing is good. I didn't even get into... I should have put that as one of the topics. Yo, Sonic Racing is crazy. Dude, I feel like I'm in the arcades. Like, that game is that game needs like an arcade unit. Pause. That game needs a friggin' arcade machine. Like, I want to see if I can hook that up to my steering wheel and play Sonic Racing, because it is crazy. The chaos that ensues, and it is hard. There's rubber banding in it, obviously, and they always like to hit you right before you get into the thing. But man, you want to see that chat with Chris Drinks post, dude? It's right here. Where is it? Oh, there's Dusty Bin. What's he doing? What's Dusty Bin doing? He's taking. He's still figuring out what's going on with Xbox. But here's the Chris Dring one. So this Chris Dring one here, I'll show it because Lucci wants me to show it here. Regarding what you're saying about Ghost of Yotei, it's 40% drop compared to Tsushima. That refers only to physical format sales in the UK. The same Chris Dring comments that it surpassed Mario Galaxy by 3 times, and in global market, it will surpass Tsushima with the digital format and without the COVID factor. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima came out during COVID. So, yeah, and yes, I can't read Spanish, though, on that one. So, yeah, they're definitely looking promising for Ghost of Yotei, but, again, we haven't heard sales or anything like that. But this year, you're right, Wild Wolf. Game of the year is going to be crazy. No, I agree, Ron M. Expedition 33 had some incredible, like, the parry. Like, you're right. Like, the whole parrying and trying to make, like, turn-based combat more action-based with the parrying element and the timing element. No, Expedition had some interesting things there. I definitely, yeah. I don't know, man. As I said, it's hard. I had to be put on the spot, but I would just say, you know, just the way Yotei is I'm really enjoying that. I enjoyed Expedition 33 as well. Definitely more challenging, you know, Expedition 33. But the story is interesting. The characters, the twists. Yeah, it's tough. What's crazy is Expedition 33 didn't make it on the golden joysticks. We showed that on yesterday, on the 2 days ago show. It didn't make the golden joysticks on that thing. They had Death Stranding, Ghost of Yotei, they had Mario Kart, they had Donkey Kong, and they had who else they had? And they had a couple of multiplayer. They had Sonic Racing on there, and then they had another one. I think Sonic Racing was on there. Where did I hold on, let me see. I think I just had that up there. But again, it's the golden joysticks, but whose joystick? But yeah, where is it? Let me see what they had in the nominations. Hold on, let me scroll quick. Yeah, I think I remember those correctly. Here they are. Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds they had. That's what they had. Which, Monster Hunter Wilds, Grinders, here we go. Ready? That is my biggest regret purchase. If you ask me what my biggest regret purchase is, like the game I bought and I really never played, Monster Hunter Wilds. And that was a game that I was hyped for going into it. Like I was all ready to go, right? Monster Hunter Wilds, and it did not stick. I don't know if it was Kingdom Come. I don't know what it was, but Monster Hunter Wilds, if you want to know my biggest regret of the year, a purchase that I made, then I'm like, yo, I should have just not bought that. Monster Hunter Wilds is mine for this year so far. That's mine. Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds. I bought that game. I don't know how much I put in it, dude. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know if it was just the frame rates and just the missions. I don't know. It didn't stick with me. Not saying it's a bad game, but it just did not stick. But I played every single one of those games, though. I don't know why Sonic's on there. But Sonic is good, though. But I don't know if it'll be Game of the Year, though. I'd say it's an incredible. It's a great racing kart game. It'll be great to have, like, you know, Mario Kart and Sonic. But I don't know why Sonic Racing isn't there. I don't know. Yeah, Expedition didn't make it. The golden joysticks. But you know Keely's Smuggling Grapes Fest is going to have it. Oh, you know he's going to have it. Yeah. So, speaking of more crazy games that we're going to do before we get into more of what's going on with the box and the Yotei 6 and the Xbox 6. Drep says the Mario Kart Game of the Year. I don't know. Oh, Plus also says he liked Monster Hunter, but the story didn't get it. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm not saying it was bad. I think it looked great. I probably got to get back to it. I definitely got to get back to it because I bought it. But it just didn't stick. I don't know. It was when it came out. I was playing Kingdom Come, and then something else happened. I don't remember. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I don't know. Xbox Series 666. Where's the Xbox 6? Where are they? So let's get into the what's more coming out. Talking about like backlogs and stuff. Dude, we got Battlefield 6. Hit that like button, Grinders. Because we're roasting season. Then we're going to get to your questions. And then we're going to get to Xbox responds. Oh, man. Did the Xbox 6 respond to all the rumors of last week? We'll find out. I'm sure you know already. But just a little tease. Pause. I like teasing. Phil, you like teasing?
I have an exciting life now. Breakfast to go. You're going to love my nuts. Watch this.
That bot boxes.
Oh, he likes boxes. He don't like teasing. There you go, Phil. So, Battlefield 6 comes out on the 10th. And you know, grinders, you want Battlefield 6? Action-packed gameplay? Well, you're going to come here. Pause. You're going to be here at the Gaming Grindhouse because we're going to be playing Battlefield 6. I don't care where I am in Ghost of Yotei, in all those games, but Battlefield 6 is coming in because that is my kind of game. I'm bringing down the house, the Grindhouse. You want to see houses on fire? That's all you're going to see from me. Everything's coming down. If you want to know it could be knocked down, you come here to the Gaming Grindhouse. I will show you what buildings fall down because that's my job. And if I win the game, that'll be great too. But my job is to destroy everything. So Mr. C4 is in the house, and the house is coming down. But there you go. Just letting you know. If you want to see what could be destroyed, the Gaming Grindhouse is for you. Because that's what we're doing. An ultimate kill for the Gaming Grindhouse is having falling debris. I'm going to have the most debris kills in Battlefield. If I see somebody in a window, the whole building's coming down. That's it. I'm not shooting. It's C4. That's what's happening. I see a dude shoot me from a window, and I'm in a car or a tank. Through the house. That's where it's going. Through the house. I don't know what happens. I'll respawn somewhere else, but it's going into the house. Just letting you know. These are the kind of things that happen. Also, there are going to be times where I'm going to take the C4, I will strap it to the car or the tank, and I will drive it directly into the house, into a capture point, and explode. These are strategies of the Gaming Grindhouse. These are things that you will be seeing. So get ready. If you like C4, and I know we don't like the 3 Cs, but we do like C4. Because we are going to be using it in ways that nobody has thought to use it. If I could stick it to my teammates, I will do that as well. I am the demolition man. That's right, Crooked Vulture. But there you go. And if I shoot the gun, that'll be great too. But we're going to find out what comes down. Now, I'm ready to cook. I can't wait. That I don't know, man. They got my money already from the beta. I was in that beta, I think, 15 hours in 2 days. Know what else I do, Niku, too? I spam the spot button, too. So I don't just destroy buildings, but I also am a great team player, and I get the most assist in spotting people. If I see somebody, I immediately want to hit the L1 button to tag them for the rest of the team, especially if I'm down on the ground. Then I also like to revive people, and I'm one of those crazy medics that I'll just go through a firefight, and as long as I revive you, and then you may stand up and get shot, but I did my job. These are the kind of action-packed sequences. If you want an action-packed movie, I'm not one that sits with a sniper rifle up in a tree. We are on the ground, and we're doing our job. I am top spotted. That's see, Tito says kamikaze drones. There you go. I am a spotter. I'll be flying those drones as well. So, and I'll have a grenade launcher and C4. But these are the strategies that you'll be seeing here at the Gaming Grindhouse. A lot of oh shit moments. So, action packed. So, get on the front line. Yeah. No, there's no me hanging out at point C shooting at point B from a distance with a sniper rifle. No, those scopes go in the pocket. I don't do any scope. I don't have any of those scopes. Anything with ×6, that goes in the trash. I'm not using any scopes. It's either ×2 or ×3. If it's a big map, I might use a ×4. But those 6 and above, 10x zooms, shit. Dude, those things go in the trash. I don't use those. I take them all off the guns. And now in Battlefield 6, that's right. Niku, what kind of combination is this? Well, you got I'm a spotter, a healer, and demolition. It's incredible. You want me on your team. This is my advocating for taking me, the gaming grinder, and putting me on your Battlefield team. I am a spotter, I'm a healer, and I'll bring the house down. So there you go. I also get some kills too. I do use the gun occasionally, but nothing over 6 scope. 6 times scope in the trash. We're using either quick things, 2 times aims, 3 times aims. Yo, whoa, with Neil, what headset do you go? Oh, baby, with Neil, what headset? Oh, by the way, just as we're speaking of that, Neil just brought up a headset thing. I got to try out the they had them at Best Buy. I got to get the Sony H9 Mark II. So you know the in zones. So I got them. I was trying them out last night. Shout out to Will 77P. I was 777P. I was on his show using it. They improved the microphone, the noise canceling microphone on it, but it doesn't sound as good as the Astro 50X. Just letting you know right offhand. But I do have to say the sound on it is pretty good. It uses you can use EQ from your phone. The Sony app as a WM6s. They are comfortable. They're like a foam kind of cushiony. They're big though, and you look like you're about to take off and take an order from McDonald's at the same time on them. They're not very. You don't walk outside your house with them. People don't think that you're an aviator or you're or you work at McDonald's. Don't stand in the window either, because that microphone comes around. It has like a big foam disc on the beginning of it. But I have to say they're real good. But they're $350. And I think that there's, and I'm going to tell you right now, Best Buy is doing crazy sales on headsets. Like what Neil said, if you want new audio headsets, they're doing big sales because Amazon is going to be doing their thing. Amazon's going to be doing their sales. And I really like the Astros. The Astros 50Xs, I really like them. The mic is incredible. That's what I use to stream with when I go play on the PlayStation. They sound great. They go great. They're very clear on that one. The other thing is the Optics Pro Novas. Just heads up to all the grinders, because I'm a consumer just like you. I don't get shit for free. I buy it all. Try it out. But the Optics Pro Wireless, the one that has the dock, like the really expensive ones, they're on sale for $260 if you're a total member at Best Buy, which is a crazy price on that. So just letting you know there. Oh, then and the Nakons, I heard those. Those are the GameStop brands. The Neo. Oh, cool. But yeah, but I just tried the Sony ones, oh, good. That's good. That's a good deal right there, Log. Yeah, because the mic on the H9 wasn't that great. That was the weakest spot of it. Like it was, and they changed the layout of the headset too. Like the way they're much lighter than the first ones, and they have a headband string on it, which is a very unique way of adjusting them there. And they do Bluetooth and audio at the same Bluetooth and things on the same time. And the 3D, and I say the Pulse Elites are probably going to be your best ones right now for like the price of it and what they offer as well. The Pulse Elites are really good. They have a noise canceling mic as well. But we could do a whole other show on headphone reviews because, and again, Grinders, let you know, if you're new here, subscribe, or you're a long-time listener, if you have questions on any gaming things like headsets, definitely headsets, controllers, things like that, if you're looking to do, I'll tell you if I tried it out and I'll give you my opinion on it. I tried pretty much everything. Like I'm like, I have this crazy addiction of just like, when everything's new comes out, I either sell something or I want to get it, try it out, see if I like it, see if it meets my needs, and then either return it or exchange it for something else. So I kind of tried out everything, and I kind of settle on and I've rebought ones again going, okay, well now after testing these out, these things are really good. And I go back and that's my daily driver. So like I test it all out before I select which one's going to be my go-to headphone or my go-to like, things like that, especially with headphones on that. But yeah, no, and the noise canceling on the H9s is really good. Like I'm telling you, they take stuff from the WM6s and the WM5s, which are their top of the line headphones there. So that's why they're so expensive, because they got the same drivers as the WM6s, which are $450, and these are $350 there. So yeah, just letting you know, because I just got them yesterday, 2 days ago, and I was trying them out. They sound good, but the microphone is just not up to what I think it is for the price of it, and they're not. I wanted to kind of use them as my universal headphones, but I couldn't do that there. So just letting you know. So anyway, headphones. But yeah, anyway, that was a little bit of a quick review there, just letting you know. And but Battlefield sound, incredible. Talking about that. So the other thing, as you know, Phil, how many games is coming? You don't know. What's up? The tools are here. The tools are here. So we're now, Toolman, you're here. The tools are here. Know what needs tools? I'm going to tell you right now, since we got the Toolman here in the house and the Gaming Grindhouse, hit that like button. Since we got the tools here, let me tell you, same as the NFL headphones. That's right, Alexander Mark. Yeah, you see those Sony headphones all over the place. Oh, the H7. The H7's, oh, good. I like the H7s too. Speaking of something that needs tools, Call of Duty beta. It's open now. You could go play it. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Call of Duty.
Xbox can't compete as they are getting washed in console, crushed in cloud, and now smashed with PC handhelds. Oh no, they suck again.
I have to bring it to music. I can't even describe what it is.
They suck again.
Another one.
Yo.
They suck again.
Call of Duty. I don't know what they were thinking, but I played about an hour of the beta and I am done. It looks like a glitch fest. It looks like the weirdest dudes. Everybody be jumping. Everybody be jumping. Yo. It is it is like ants in your pants, the game. It is, if you thought like people would just jump it makes no sense. There's no animation. You just jump off of walls. It looks like you're glitching. It looks like everybody's glitched. There's no like animation at all. Like you just jump on a wall. You just jump off of walls. Like you jump up and then you hit the button again to jump off the wall. It's a feature, I know. It is the craziest thing. I got to get a video of the wall jumping in Call of Duty because I was like, I need to record this stuff. Bunny hopping. There's no bunny hopping. At least they bounce in the wall, like in on the floor, dude. They're bunny hopping like all over the place, wall jumping and sealed. But there's no animation. There's no sense. There's no rocket boots. There's nothing. It's just like it looks like they are just jumping around. Like when you see people doing it, like here's some guy here. What is this guy? Hold on. Where is like the official COD? I want to see how they try to sell this thing. Because, oh my God, like compared to Battlefield, how real it looks. And also, it doesn't look good. I don't know if it's the beta, if it's going to be better. I think wall running would have been a better feature than wall jumping. Because the wall jumping just looks wild. Like, who's this guy? Let's look. Let me see if this guy's doing it. This guy's master moving a wall jumping. Let's just watch some of these streamers here and see. Let's see this guy. See what? Oh, wait. I missed it. Hold on. Yeah, watch. Like, it's not special walls. It's like any wall. Look. Look. It is the stupidest feature. Look. It's a friggin' disaster. Look at this. That's exactly what you do. And guess what? All the levels, the 3 levels that I played, look like this. They're all just flat walls, like futuristic kind of weird panels. Like just like all the missions look like that. We just talked about Ghost of Yotei trees. Look at these trash ass trees. Oh my God. Well, my zoom in don't work. The hell is this? This is their environment. Their environments look horrible. Look at their trees. What the hell kind of trees are these? These are Halo trees. Yo, it is a shit show. Like it is not even Call of Duty. There's no Call of Duty to it. I could not believe when I was like, wait a second, can I just jump on these? I'm like, you could jump on any wall and like jump, bounce, and bounce. But you want to hear something that's crazy? No, Michael Meridian, Fortnite has more grounded combat than friggin' this game because you're bouncing off a wall. You're not just bunny hopping in the open thing in the field. You're bouncing off of walls and climbing walls and just clambering. Like you have there's no sound effect. There's no reason. There's no like tactile feel to it. There's nothing to it. And that's the thing that throws you off so much. Call of Duty wall jump. Like there's no animation. There's nothing. There's nothing to it. Let me see. Here it is. Here's like a short. Here's some guy doing a short. Like every wall, you just everybody jumping. It is crazy. Like what weapons you using? Like what it's all about. Like you think you're gonna show up with a LMG in this? Like you're gonna have an LMG running around this, dude? You better have like a Kimbo and running around. Or you need a shotgun. You need a shotgun, or you just need small SMGs. Like who's gonna have a class with LMG? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do an LMG. That takes like 20 minutes to aim down sights. It doesn't even make you want to use any weapons unless you do quick scoping of a sniper rifle. It is broke. Like I can't believe that's what they're using. It is insane. And when you're doing it, you're like, this is a mess. And then when you're fighting people, you just watch people bouncing all over the place. There's no animation, no sound effects. You just wall bounce. It is the stupidest. It is the stupidest feature I've ever seen. It seems like a glitch, I'm not for it at all. That is a disaster, and that's just not because it's Microsoft. I'm telling you right now that no matter who did that, that is the stupidest thing that I've ever seen as a feature at all. Like it turns it into like, again, like gameplay wise, like what does it do? It does not make you want to use any other weapon besides quick scopes and running around and jumping. Like that's it. I like the Omni movement better than last year than the wall jump. They should have just kept the Omni movement, because me playing that wall jumping thing, I'm like, this is it is so disorienting. And I'm going to tell you something as a tip, right? As a tip here for this, you better go grab a pro controller and map the jumping to the back button, because that's exactly how you got to play this game. Like, I don't know if the whole purpose of this game is to get people to buy pro controllers, but the whole point of it is you can't be hitting the X button, jumping, and then jumping again while aiming. So the best thing to do is I was like, oh, I need my back button, and then use the back button as jump so you can aim and jump at the same time. And then you want to hear the craziest part, Grinders? You want to hear the craziest part? I turned on, there are 3 settings for wall jumping. There is off, where you jump on the wall and see the people jumping all over, and then everybody's jumping in place too. Like everybody jumping, ants in their pants. Everybody got shit in their pants. That was a booty feature. They have 3 settings. One, what the hell? One setting is forward jumping, one is side jumping, and then one is auto. Dude, they have auto wall jumping. And you want to know a shit show? Yo, turn on auto wall jumping and you just jump to the wall and it automatically just starts bouncing you off the wall. Auto wall jumping. I'm like, yo, I activated wall jumping. I felt like it was like I was like a Spider-Man jumping around. Like I couldn't even, I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like you just jump on the walls and you're just jumping around. It is the craziest thing ever. I don't know why they thought that was a feature. That was cool, but you never, like, dude, that they got to be trying to showing this off, this Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer. Because the guy is not, and look at the maps. Here's one map, right? Here's map 1. Here's map 2. And then here's map 3. Dude, they all look the same. They just have different backgrounds. But they're basically the same maps. They got the same kind of infrastructures. And guess what else? And what's crazy, 3 settings for wall jumping. Yeah, you put auto wall jumping on and you don't have to press the button. You just jump at the wall and it auto makes you jump off, bounce off the wall. You just bounce off the walls. That's it. It is the craziest thing ever. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know people are going to still buy it and all this other shit, but my God, I played a few matches on it and I'm like, this wall jumping thing is ridiculous. That I wouldn't be surprised if they have an anti-wall jumping mode, sort of like no build Fortnite. And it doesn't look that good either. And what's crazy is that coming from Battlefield 6, where in the shooting gallery, there are little cans of soda, there's little picture frames, there's little things on the table, and there's folding chairs. And you could shoot out each little item and everything has physics. And when you shoot the whole table, all the stuff goes flying all over the place. Dude, I was shooting at glass. Glass wasn't breaking. You shoot at these these computer screens over here. Nothing happens. They stay running, but like they get like a bullet hole in them. They don't like flicker. They don't fall off the thing. Nothing responds to the gunshots. You would think with these fixed environments that you shoot at the glass, you shoot at these things. Instead, all they do is they add these sparks and like dirt and stuff. So they add particles to your weapon stuff, but nothing in the environment is breaking or falling apart. And you know, it's crazy because the level of detail in physics in Battlefield for something as small as like these chairs, like look, let's see, like watch, like I think he just threw a grenade, right? Look, he just threw a grenade and nothing moved. The chairs didn't move. That nothing broke. He throws a grenade right here in the corner. Look, you see the grenade go off right here on the left. Grenade goes off. Look, the computers, everything's there. There's no shockwave. There's nothing. The chairs are still there. It's insane. There's the cars don't. Like the cars, they just get bullet holes in them. And you would think, like, with these static environments, you'll have, like, a lot more of... See what I mean? See, they're just the sparks. Like, it's like a paintball. But there's nothing that interacts. Like, see people jumping? Dude, this is what the game is. Like, this stuff. Look at this. Look at this. And there's no reason why, dude. There's no reason why. There's no, like, oh, they got magnet boots. Like, even the wall running that they did in Advanced Warfare... There were specific places where you could wall run. You can't just kind of look at these walls. Like these walls are all flat, no textures. This is what I mean. They're jumping off of walls. Like, see how they have this? They want you to kind of parkour, but there's no animation. Look at that guy. Look at this guy in front of him. Look at this. Look at this guy right here to the left, right? Look at this guy in the blue. Look at him. Watch him jump. Watch him jump. Here we go. This is what people are doing the whole match. Where's he go? Look, there he's jumping off a wall. Where's the guy? This guy right here. Watch him jump. Look at him jump. He jumps up there. Jumping. See? Look at how weird this looks. Dude, they don't have a proper animation for the guy jumping. It looks like he's double jumping in the sky. They're like double jumping in the sky. They're double jumping in the sky. Yo, this shit is garbage. Trash. And the maps, look. You're just bouncing around. I don't, and the walls, look at the walls. Like, yo. It's crazy, dude. I can't believe it. Looks like a glitch. It looks like, yo, and they don't even make it like a feature and stuff. But man, I can tell you, my experience with it, It is a joke, and I'm not impressed by the maps. All the maps look like this. They look like these kind of like flat futuristic walls, and it looks like they just said, AI, make me maps. There's no special details. There's nothing interacts, nothing breaks. He failed his wall jump there. There's, you know, like I remember there was maps in Call of Duty that had submarines and things like that. Dude, there's nothing. Well, no, maybe like there's nothing there. The double jump works in Borderlands. Oh yeah, I'm seeing people complain. Like people like it's bad. It's bad. But look at these maps. That's one map here, and then here's another map. This is a different map, right? So there's the one map here, and now show me this map. Look at it. Here's the other map. This is the other. Oh, they got rocks in this one. But there's the maps. Like the maps all look the same. See, look at the hallway. Look at the hallway here. Look. They just got different backgrounds. They do not look. And comparing what we just played with Battlefield 6, like, yo, Battlefield 6 looks like a current gen game. This looks like something that there like didn't belong right now. But this is like, you know, you know, Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It's a Twitch shooter. It is what it is. But the wall jumping thing, I think that's a disaster. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out in a month from now going, we heard you, and they're extending the beta to the 10th. But I'm surprised that they're not going to be like, yo, we heard you, and we're going to have no wall jumping mode. Yeah, they have to. They got to have these walls all over the place. They got to have walls. So it has to be a corridor shooter. They can't have open areas. You can't have like an open forum in the middle. They have to have things that you got a wall jump off of. So yeah, everything is a corridor. Everything is a hallway that has some sort of thing that you can bounce off of. They got this robot that runs around and auto kills people. That's annoying as hell, by the way. That auto dog runs around as one of the kill streaks that just walks around with AI and just kills people. It should be human controlled, but it just walks around and just, yep, indestructible type thing, and it just kills everybody. The robo dog. How fun. And it only needs yeah. That's a nice kill streak there. But yeah. I'll try it a couple more times to see. But man, I don't even want to touch this. I don't even want to touch this. And it seems like you would need a pro controller to maximize the movement of this game. You need to have a back button where you could use to jump and aim with the stick, because using your thumb to hit the jump button and then jump off the wall and then aim, and no. So it's definitely going to benefit PC players who use a keyboard, because they will have probably the jump button there and they can aim with the mouse. So all your sweats and everything are probably using mouse and keyboard, because this kind of movement of jumping and turning and spinning is not very controller friendly at all. You're gonna have to remap the jump button, because you're taking your thumb off. That was my problem that I was having. You take your thumb off the right stick to jump, but then you got to jump again and then get your thumb back to the stick to look and shoot. You need to have that jump button on a back button, or you got to remap it somewhere else. Either another maybe the shoulder button or something like that. But this kind of movement favors the PC crowd, I would say, because they could jump and aim with the mouse at the same time. So that's right, Neil. The Battlefield will wash that stank out of my mouth. That's right. On it. But yeah, no, that's my opinion of it. Like, it's definitely you gotta definitely get a pro controller or do something, or remap that jump button. Or if you want to do auto jump, where it kind of jumps for you, but then you can't control it. And that's in my brief playing of it, but man, it is not good. And it's a janky ass movement. Like, you know, people and what's happening is, because that's the game mode, that's because what it is. People are jumping all over the place. Like, it's just jump. It looks goofy as hell. There's all this jumping and hopping, people jumping in the sky in the military. They're wearing all this military gear and they're like flying around, jumping around. They don't have jetpacks. They don't have any futuristic boots or anything like that. They're just like kind of soldiers that could just automatically double jump. That's what I mean. There's no kind of gameplay element that gives you a visual cue that's like, oh, they got rocket feet or they got some sort of glowing shoes or something like that that could kind of do this stuff. Dude, they can't, there's nothing. They're just kind of glitching. It looks like everybody's glitch jumping. That's what it looks like. So, and it's not, and it's just Call of Duty, but it's Call of Duty in the thing. And then, you know, just kind of, here's a visual fresh. You see that trash that we just saw? And now look at this visual. All right, there you go. There's an eye cleanse for everybody. Whole nother level of what you just saw of that generic shit. Like it needs a new engine. It needs something different. And it needs destructibility. How do they not have destructibility in Call of Duty? And the previous Call of Duties, I think, did a lot better. You would go into a lab or a computer room and shoot it up, and it would just like, everything would just combust, and everyone, like, the computers will fall over. There'll be some interaction. And I don't know if it's because it's a beta, but we know this game has been ready for months. Like, beta my ass. They were playing it, that all streamers out in LA and Vegas while we're playing this thing. Like, this thing's ready. You know, I don't know. You know, it's ready. Comes out in a month. But it's just weird. No animations or anything like that. But I don't know who thought that was a good idea. It looks like a friggin' glitch town. But anyway, member of 36 months, NG Nelson Gaming. Yo, shout out Nelson on the podcast. He goes, make sure you look at the clip I tagged you in. Great for the show. Hilarious. All right, I will check that out there. And let me get into, we're cooking in here. Hit that like button, grind, as we've been cooking. Oh, yes, I have this. Thank you for the clip. Yeah, we're going to get into that now. But we're going to go and go to the gaming grindhouse. We're going to have you guys ask the questions. I'm done talking to give my opinions on all these games I just played. But, man, I have to say, try Battlefield for yourself. I'm sorry, not Battlefield. We all tried Battlefield. Try Call of Duty for yourself. But, again, they need to go away for about a year or two and come back with a revised, fresh Call of Duty. Let Warzone do its thing for the next 2 years. Let that cook, maybe add content to Warzone and use that. But this annual Call of Duty, Black Ops 7 after Black Ops 6, it's the same shit. It's the like, here's your characters, here's your loadouts, and now we got wall jumping. And Omni Movement, I think, was wild, but Omni Movement actually was pretty cool. Like, I thought Omni Movement with diving and flipping around, and it had some cool kind of like action moments and stuff like that. This thing is a complete glitch. This wall jumping shit is not good. It looks, and it makes the gameplay, what you're playing, look stupid. It makes everybody just jumping around, flying around like they're in 0G or something like that. You're better off just doing 0G or something along those lines, because it's foolishness. And it only favorites certain builds and loadouts. Like, you're not going to be running with an LMG, like, or a rocket launcher. Like, who's doing that? You got people bouncing off any wall, like anything. I was like, whoa, everything? Even like scoreboards and like everything. You jump off everything. Anything that's flat, you jump off. You clamber off for it. You deflect off for it, and you could go higher. And it's not even like the maps have verticality to them. The maps are 1-2 level maps. That's it. There's no like, oh, wow, well, there's a tower in the middle where you could kind of wall jump up to the tower, give yourself an advantage. Like, if you're going to be able to wall jump, then you should take advantage of the verticality. You could be like, well, if I could jump and do like kind of parkour back and forth, then levels should be higher. They should be like 3 and 5 levels up, where I could kind of jump up to those things. Instead of taking the stairs, I could kind of do some crazy jump up. There's no verticality. These levels are 1 and 2 of the ones that I played. That's it. So it just shows that they're just taking regular Call of Duty maps and saying, here's some plain ass walls. Everybody jump around. Glitch mode. And I'm telling you, Grindhouse, Grindadamus, give it a month or two. They'll have no wall jump mode. We heard you. Watch. By Thanksgiving, they'll have no wall jump. Watch. Because Battlefield's going to be eating their lunch, and they're going to be like, we got to do something, and they're going to have it on sale and say no wall jump mode. Yeah, I'm telling you. Grindadamus is here, and I'm telling you. No wall jump. And the fact that Battlefield 6, and there's this thing, because we played it in the beta, The fact that Battlefield 6 has kind of a boots on the ground 12v12 or 8 versus 8 in small maps with destructible walls and environments and snipers that you could shoot down the roof and all that other stuff, and they have domination basically, it is a better Call of Duty than Call of Duty. You could actually peek around, sneak around, do things, go in guns blazing, go in with grenades and C4 and do whatever you want to do. And the fact that Battlefield also has the custom build games. So you know that people are going to build the Call of Duty that they want in Battlefield. In Battlefield. No, Michael, I did not see that. Anyone see Sneaker's reply to the question about who decided to put Call of Duty in Battle Pass? But I'm going to tell you right now, with the Battlefield creating mode and the creating map creator, people are going to make the Call of Duty that they want in Battlefield. And that's a whole other feature that we haven't seen what that is, but it is going to take it to the next level of map building. Like it has, like people making, you could put like anything on it, or cars or vehicles. Dude, it is going to be unlimited content of game modes and maps that people are going to be making in Battlefield 6. I'm so hyped up for it. It's friggin' awesome. It is like the one-stop shop, the first-person shooter to rule them all. And that's my cup of tea. Just give me huge battles, give me incredible vehicle things, give me a great campaign. It doesn't have to be super great, but give me a nice and interesting campaign, and then give me a map builder that I could get people's maps and they could build all these different cool games that I could play. Yo, it's the one-stop shop for everything. And the game looks friggin' incredible. Even in multiplayer. I can't imagine what it's going to look like in single player. And Call of Duty, it looks generic with glitch mode, glitch jumping in it. I can't believe it. That's a feature. So, and again, like I said, you get a pro controller if you're going to live in Call of Duty. You need those back paddles. Because you're going to get cooked if you're trying to play traditionally and wall jump at the same time. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of people, because not a lot of people have pro controllers or play with mouse and keyboard, definitely on console. And they're going to be like, this shit's bullshit. Like, I can't jump and aim at the same time, because who thought of this shit? How can I take my finger off the looking? Like, if I'm looking down at somebody, how am I going to jump off the wall with A button and then jump off again and then look down? Like, you're moving your thumb. You're going to need another button to jump. So I don't know who thought that this is a great idea, but it is not very physically encouraging to play this with a traditional controller with Call of Duty with the wall jumping, because you need to aim and jump at the same time. And I looked in the settings to see if I could remap it, and all it has is like auto jump on it. But Battlefield 6 is going to cook, and I'm telling you, they're going to do an anti-jump mode. See, Loghog has edge and a scuff for my PC, and I won't get Call of Duty. And yeah, people are already breaking it. That's right, Zero Steel. Like, they're in, you already see clips. I shared a couple. I think I shared it on Twitter just to kind of close out this Call of Duty thing. I shared, where was it? The guy on Twitter, where was it? Let me see. Like, he was just in the hallway, the staircase, and just here. There it is. I showed it on the last show here. But yeah, like, look, this guy's just in the staircase. See? He's just in a staircase, just getting them as they're coming in the staircase. The hell? This one moves so fast. Hey, watch. See? He's just bouncing around a staircase. Shooting down at people. He's not doing those movements with a controller, I'll tell you that right now. And he says, bro is already breaking Battlefield 7 movement. See? Look at this. He's just bouncing around. See? Bouncing around. Look. You're not doing that with a controller. This is the shit you want. Put that shit in Game Pass. That's Game Pass duty. Look. Bouncing around. Just in a hallway. Just bouncing and just doing a jump. And all those people doing just coming through the hallway. You're not doing that movement with a controller. That's like hit the shift button and move around with the mouse. But there you go. There's your Call of Duty for you. What game you getting? And we'll ask the Grindhouse that. You guys love the Grindhouse polls. So I'm going to say, which shooter this year? We know. You told my opinion. Which shooter you getting? But I know people are going to get it. Like, this is not going to be the end of Call of Duty and stuff like that. People are still going to get it because it's Call of Duty. But yeah. Yeah. No, it's crazy. Like, it's not even... Yeah. There you go. And maybe none. None. Goes to Yotei. There you go. Put out the thing. There's a thing there. Yeah, I'm ready. I already got Battlefield. But I'd say I'm hyped for it. Oh, Merc, what's up, Merc? How you doing, man? Merc, both, man. Merc, that wall jumping. I'm not liking it, Merc. I'm not liking it, man. Battlefield be cooking though. But I know Merc loves himself some Call of Duty. And same thing with Frogs. Like, Frogs with Call of Duty. So we'll see of it. And again, you know, maybe for the campaign, maybe for the non-wall jumping mode that they're probably going to add later on. Maybe for zombies. I haven't played zombies yet. So, you know, that is a lot of people like the zombies. So that's why Call of Duty still does what on their thing. Hope all is well, Merc. How you doing, man? But yeah, like, yeah, we'll see how it is going on there. But, you know, there's still people like the campaign. They like the zombies. But, man, that wall jumping thing, keyboard and mouse or a pro controller, because you're going to get destroyed if you use a regular controller in that. And I think it looks glitchy as hell. And I was not enjoying it. And Battlefield, I'm ready to go. So let's get to the Gaming Grindhouse questions. Yeah, hit that like button, Grinders. And we're going to go to see, because we had some questions from last week. Hit that like button. We have over 245 for 3 people. Yeah, hit that like button, man. Where are we with our likes? Are we cooking? Let me see. I don't even know. Let me hear myself cooking. We're at episode 225 too. Yo, we're at beautiful. Yo, keep going, baby. Let's go to 150. Let's keep going, Grinders. Hit those like buttons. Oh man, and it's a Battlefield right now on the poll too. Hey, I told you, Call of Duty got a lot of power, man. I could show people jumping and climbing up people's asses, and they're still buy Call of Duty because people like Call of Duty. I'm not saying don't like it. I'm just saying not for me this year. That's all I'm saying. But where are those Xbox 6s? But we got to ask, the Grinders have to ask questions. The VIPs, if you get a VIP, we ask you questions. So let's see what the Grinders did it. Let's see. Oh, we got some voting there, and let's see what some of the questions are here. So, oh man, oh, we got some good ones. These are the VIPs. This is what's burning in the VIP house. We're gonna ask your questions here. So, I should have a little tune for this question segment, but we are ready to go.
Storm is coming.
Here's the VIP section. This is what VIPs do. They ask the questions of the Gaming Grindhouse.
You're my #1 customer.
Ultimate Grinders and VIPs get to ask the questions. Let's see what they got to say. Marvelous Marvel with the 5. He goes, I'm going to get Battlefield. Hell yeah. Well, Marvelous Marvin, I am Jez7780X on PlayStation. So hit me up, and we're going to be gaming with the Grindhouse on Battlefield. So I'll let you know that. We'll be cooking, man. Oh, shit. Merc says Xbox dead. Merc. Yo, shout out to Merc, man. Let me just a quick Merc, man. We were on the OG Planet Xbox podcast with Smooth and Frogs and Addict, and then Merc started up a podcast called what was it? The Ultimate Preset Podcast. Me, Merc, and Frogs, and then yeah, man. Shout out to Merc, man. Old times, baby. But Merc, well, I'll see you too online, Merc. I'll see you too online, man. Shout out to Merc. One of the awesome grinders in the house here. I got Mark. You always get Call of Duty. I know, Mark. I said it. It's just not for me, man. Not for me. I can't do it anymore. Merc and Frog. Frog, you probably see Frog's on there. Frog's gonna probably. I don't know if Frog's gonna get it. I know Frog loves himself in Call of Duty. So we'll see if Frog. If Frog's out there, let me know if you're getting Call of Duty. That's the only way I get pulled into that thing. Member of 26 Ultra Preset. That's right, Merc. That was our old podcast that we used to do. Log Hog 999, member of 26 months. He goes, Battlefield 6 for sure. Hell yeah, Log Hog. Awesome. So let's get to the questions of the Gaming Grindhouse, and then we can get to the Philness cooking. So, Ivano Koch of, oh shit, sorry Ivano, he's a VIP here. Ivan, let's call him Ivan. He goes, Halo PS5 when? What is your opinion about Microsoft game reveals at TGS? All right, well, we'll get you here. So, Halo PS5, there was the rumor, which we were supposed to, at the Halo Championships, they're going to announce that they're going to be talking about the remaster of the Anniversary Collection, which was already remastered, and it's being done by the people who made the Oblivion remaster. People are speculating that might be also announced for PlayStation 5 for Halo, but then it may not have the multiplayer in it. It just might be the Halo story of the first one. I don't know. I'm not super keen on playing a remaster of Anniversary in the original Halo because it's dated. The gameplay is dated. It's a classic. They could update the graphics and stuff like that, but I remember when they did Anniversary, they already did the Anniversary collection of it, the Anniversary Edition, where you could swap back to the original Halo and then go back to the new Anniversary Edition Halo with the select button or something like that. Like, that was pretty cool there. I don't know what else they can do unless they're modifying the gameplay, but it is it's slow, and I don't know how it's going to feel in this kind of environment. Similar to how I was talking about Gears, like these games, they need a remaster. Like, they need to have if it's a remaster in the sense like they're changing up the gameplay, the movement, making it faster, making the enemies more dynamic, then maybe I'm interested in it. But if it's not doing that and it's just kind of a better looking Anniversary Anniversary Edition of Halo, then it's just too antiquated. Same thing while I was playing Gears 1, like Gears remastered again. Like that multiplayer brought back some memories, but nowadays it's just like, and knowing that Halo 2 and Halo 3, what you were able to do, and Halo 4, and the same thing with Gears 2 and Gears 3, going back to that, I don't know. But, for those that never played Halo before, hey, if it's on PS5, definitely check it out. Microsoft game reveals at TGS. Yo, I was hyped up for Forza Horizon. That's one of their best games. Stood the test of time of quality. And being in Japan is going to be really cool. Hopefully, I have a good mod scene in it and cool environments to go to. So I'm excited for that. So I did like the Forza Horizon. But thank you again, Ivan, for your membership and for the questions. Josh Ayers, you know him. He's right here. There he is. He goes, how are you feeling about the PlayStation speakers announced at the State of Play? I think it's great to see Sony still making audio hardware after all this time. I agree. Oh, shit. What happened to everybody? Everybody left. No, hey, hold on. I got to go back. How do I feel? Yo, oh, my God. What's going on? I thought they were awesome. I'm interested to see. I'm excited to see I like what they do. They're wireless. They're planar drivers with subs in them, and I like that they angle up with some Atmos on them, and the fact that they can be taken right off the dock and brought around and wirelessly linked to the portal. That is pretty awesome. Like the fact that you could sit back with the portal and have these two speakers, in front of you, facing you, and you're playing the portal and getting that kind of Atmos sound on the portal. I'm interested in that. I want to see how that kind of almost creates kind of a theater aspect to these games if they're that powerful. So I'm interested to see how the link works with the portal. That's probably the most I'm excited about. But again, we got to see how much they are. They are Pulse branded. They're not the in zones. In zones tend to be more expensive because that's like their PC brand. Being Pulse, they're probably going to be a little more down, like the Pulse Explorers, the Pulse Pulse Elites. They're more reasonably priced. So the fact that these are Pulse speakers, I'm not expecting them to be kind of like 350 or 300. Hopefully to come in at 200, 250, maybe even less. But I'm definitely interested in them because I'm an addict to sound. So thank you again, Josh Ayers, being a member and for the question. Oh, shit. Kyle says, when will the next Xbox first-party game launch? Well, we just saw it, Battlefield. We just saw Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty. We just saw Call of Duty. there. So Kyle, there you go. I guess that's what we're talking about there. But there's Ninja Gaiden coming out and Outer Worlds 2, which I don't play that. What industry will Philness move to after destroying Xbox from GoPodge, one of the VIPs? What industry? He's going into car salesmanship. He is going to sell a bunch of used cars.
Great ass!
He's going to be like this.
We're streaking. We're going up through the quad to the gymnasium.
Who's streaking?
There's more coming.
Frank, get in the car.
Everybody's doing it.
Yo, he's going to go into sell used cars. That's what he's going to go into, because that's what he is. He's a used car salesman. That's what Philness is right there. But no, I don't know. Who knows what he's going to do, man? I don't think he has that much time there anyway. I think he's kind of like sailing out there. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me add these new members to here. 21 there for Log Hog, and we got another member there. Let me add a couple there. And then also, too, even though this countdown goes down, as long as we're live, I'll count the super chats to the goal. So don't worry about if this countdown goes down and you do a super chat if it don't count, because the YouTube decides to say we're done. So, but I'll count them towards the goal if you still do the chats for that. So don't worry about that. But yeah, I don't know where he's going to go. Anonymous says, let's go. And then the final question, Hero Jackson 99. Now that Wolverine has been announced to the PS5, coming to the PS5 in 2026, I've been seeing a lot of fake hype from the Blade game all of a sudden, as if Blade will be an Xbox superhero game. What has Xbox Studios ever created for anyone to get hype over their first party games? Well, Hero Jackson, that's why you're one of the VIPs here, because yeah, you're right. Blade, who even knows if Blade will be seeing anything? The way things are going now, and what with the rumors that we were seeing, and the way Microsoft has been moving, I don't think anything outside of Candy Crush, Minecraft, Call of Duty, or Bethesda's Elder Scrolls is going to exist. Like, I don't see them invest unless somebody is already. I don't know where that game is in production. I have no clue. Who knows when we're going to see it? And even if we see it, just like Perfect Dark, all it takes is one Philness, and it's gone. One touch of Trash Finger, and it's done. Like, you know, one Booty goes in there. Like, yo, what is this Blade game? Hold on, let me try it. No, Booty, don't touch it. Oh, fuck. We got to cancel it now. Yo, Booty touches it with Trash Finger, man. You know, Booty comes around. You know what happens. He goes around to the Blade studio. It has the Redfall art style. Oh, shit, CEO. You know, Booty comes around. He's like, oh, I'm going to check on Blade. Here he comes. Here comes Booty. Here he comes, everybody. Here he shows up. In the Booty Mobile. I'm here to touch the Blade game. Matt Booty's here. Oh, shit. All right. Oh. Everybody, hide the controllers. Matt Booty's coming. Do not let him touch the game. I'm here. Matt Booty Cheeks is here. Here I am. I made it. Oh, I see a controller. Hold on. Let me try it. No, Booty, no! Oh, shit. That's it. Canceled. Booty, he just touched Perfect Dark. Contraband he touched. He touched Perfect Dark. He touched a couple of games. You know, as soon as Booty touches it, man, it's done. That's it. Once he touches it with his Trash Finger, it's cooked. That's it. It's on the canceled list. That's it. That's why you don't see him, man, because he's around there and he's just ready to touch something. Woo! You know? Booty Cheeks in the house. It's roasting time, grinders. Hit that like button. Part 2's coming right now. Let's go.
Where'd he go? He's got a crack in his plan. It's starting to show.
We're ready.
Trash finger
It's Xbox time.
trails in the air. A mystery man with a stench so rare. Is he hiding in the shadows or lost in the crowd? Is he laughing?
There's that Booty Cheeks.
Screaming out loud. Matty Booty, where you at? Slipping through the cracks just like that. Matty Booty, can't you see? You're stinking up the world with your trash debris. Ooh, 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 ooh.
in the
night. A chaos conductor out of sight. The smell of his plans, they crumble and fall. Matty Booty's chaos, it's a freak for all.
Stop. Enough.
Just a bad joke, a spark that fizzles.
Yo, it's Xbox time. You can smell it, right? You smell it? You know it's Xbox time. Take it in. What is that? Fucking onions? Yeah, a little whiff. Oh, shit. It comes now. Here we go. So, yeah. Where is that stink ass? Where is he? Where is that crackhead? Crackhead. Where is he? I don't know where that stank ass is. I don't know where he is, but man, he goes into hiding. They don't think I'm out. Oh man, it's eggs to whiff. You can smell it. It's Battlefield is better than Booty Field. Oh shit, Call of Booty. Yo, Glintz, I'm telling you, if they named it after Matt Booty, they said, you know what? Now that Microsoft owns it, we're calling it Call of Booty. Yo, I think they'll make some big money on that one. Oh man, so grinders. We have Xbox responded. So while you were sleeping, there were a couple of sleuths on the case. Grinders, this is the headliner. We got the headliner now, because now you think before was fun. Oh man, this is when we're getting to cooking. You just got the appetizers and the accoutrements. Now we're getting the main course. Oh, you're ready for this. So hit that like button, grinders. Share it out. Hit that hype button. Whatever the hell that thing does. I don't know what it does, but hit it. Do all the buttons. Subscribe button. So they responded. Grinders, while you were sleeping on Sunday, we had a couple of sleuths on the case. You know, because like they couldn't sleep knowing that Xbox was on clearance shelves. They saw they saw yellow on a Saturday, and when they're like, yo, no, this can't be true. Yo, this can't be true. And now Xbox is gonna get out of the console. Rumors are coming from Sneakers, who's kicking ass with the sneakers, and they're like, no. We need to get a couple of sleuths on the case. So we had two people, and actually one of them is right here. Here he is. You know who comes to the rescue, right? And I think you guys are close to earning the song, and you're going to find out who's coming to the rescue. So what happened? Well, I'm going to tell you what happened. Here he is. Then on a Sunday, 11 hours ago, on a Sunday, here we go. Who is it? There it is. Bootleg. Like flies to shit. Just put it out there, man. I swear, man, it is so predictable. So predictable. Les, we call him here. For all the L's he takes. Bootleg. Couldn't sleep on Sunday. He couldn't sleep. He's like, what? I'm a blogger. But now he's a reporter. Les, as we call him here, for all the L's that he takes. He had to save the day. Yeah, he had to. Yo, he puts his head out there. And Bootleg is like, yo, Microsoft assures gamers Xbox hardware plans remain strong amid latest rumors. He goes, Xbox isn't going all cloud. Next-gen consoles are still coming. And rumors of Xbox consoles' demise have been greatly exaggerated. Les. We got the receipts of you putting your Les neck out there. It was Bootleg and the Muffin Man. That's right, King Gut. It was, yo. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Who lives on Drury Lane? The Muffin Man. We'll talk about the Muffin Man soon. But Les had to write a whole article, and he had to make sure that he saved the day. So, here it is. Microsoft has provided the following statement, echoing from our previous report. Quote, we're actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. More details can be seen in the agreement with AMD. And then Bootleg took that quote on October 5th. Dude, it was a Sunday. He's like, yo, I didn't know Windows Central makes you work on the weekends, but dude was working on a Sunday and calling up Microsoft PR on a Sunday. And he wrote a whole article, but there's your response, Grinders. So everybody take out your wallets and get ready to slap that pre-order button when the next console releases for Xbox, because it's coming. Bootleg confirmed it. But let's come up with a little story here, because this is the Gaming Grindhouse, and we gotta have some entertainment with this, right? Don't you think? I think we need a little entertainment. Let's talk facts here. Who is calling Microsoft on a Sunday and getting a response on a Sunday from Microsoft? PR working on a Sunday. You want to know who he talking to on a Sunday? It's the C team of PR. It's the intern. Guy comes in for a job. He's like, yeah, you know what? Just got out of school. I want a job here at Microsoft and PR. And they go, well, all we got is some intern slots. We've been firing everybody. We only need a temp for the weekend. Can you just sit here and just, if anybody calls, you just deny everything, because that's your job. You're just a weekend PR guy. You just stay here and just deny anything. And he's like, well, what's that? Well, what do you mean, what's that? What's this green phone? No, do not touch that phone. What does that green phone do? That phone calls Phil. You never touch that phone. That is for emergencies in the PR department when we need Phil to say something to glaze the fans again. But you don't touch that phone. You're the weekend PR team. You may get calls from a guy that makes cookies. You may get calls from some bootleg guy named Jez, or we call him Les over here too, because he's a loser. We don't answer his shit. You may get some weekend calls from these guys. For some reason, they care about what people say on X, and it hurts them in the balls. So they got a call on the weekends. So you just sit here and deny everything. And you just say, oh, no, that's not true. We're doing what we're doing. Look at AMD. That's your job. And then you wait for the APR team to come in on Monday, and we'll decide whether we need Phil to do a podcast or get on the screen and go visit some people, maybe sign some tattoos and, tramp stamp some fools to get them excited again about Xbox. But you don't do anything. You're the weekend staff. That's who Jez talked to. Les called up the goddamn intern who's working over the weekend, who's denying everything. And they're just like, but you got to look at the Philness. Oh, shit. Who that? Who that? Read the statement, Grinders, and tell me if this wets your noodle that they're making consoles. Read it. Like, how many times have we seen this before? Microsoft puts out a term. Listen. Just think about it. Just read it. We are actively investing in our future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. You smell it? Do you smell the Philness? Right? I'm assuming you all smell it, right? Because people reading that going, oh, they're making Series X. Dude, that's not what they said. Because what are we seeing clearances on? Are we seeing clearances on Windows PCs? Are we seeing clearances on ROGs of the first ROG? Fuck, the first Asus ROG Ally is still purchasable. There's no yellow sticker with the first ROG Ally. That's still purchasable. But for some reason, the series consoles have yellow stickers next to them at big retail stores. Huh. We don't even have a clearance for the Asus ROG Ally that launched 3 years ago. That's not on clearance. You can still buy that for a nice lower price than the new one. Almost $500, $600, probably better. Even though the SD card probably would fry on your ass. And look at their statement again. We are actively investing in our first-party Series X Oh, shit. No, they don't say series consoles. So did we forget where is that? I don't know why my mouse is not functioning here. You know what they're talking about. Like, why are we acting dumb? Right? Right? We know what they're talking about. They could be talking about anything. So I wouldn't take it as where they're assuring anybody. Wait, who? What was that, Phil? Excuse me? Are first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox? Excuse me? What was this again, Phil? I need to hear it again.
Franchise to our players.
Wait.
And Team Ninja
Hold
returning
on.
to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally Handheld.
Where the box is in the name of our brand.
Oh, there. So you know exactly what the fuck they're talking about, right? Because everybody's worried about this. They're worried about this, the console, because all you stupid ass media influencers are muddying the water. People are talking about the Xbox Series X, the series consoles that are on clearance. Will they make a console? And you are satisfied with that statement. When this motherfucker pulled this ROG Ally X out his ass and said, what did he say again? I love playing this shit.
From creators across the
Go ahead,
globe.
Phil. Tell him again.
Our Xbox Ally Handheld solution.
And it's not even the our Xbox handheld. It's next Xbox hardware.
Sluggerfly making Team Meat solution. You help build and returning to the beloved and in our games then and in our games. Our Xbox Ally Handheld. Returning to the beloved from creators across the globe. Creators from creators returning to the beloved series. Returning to the beloved series
Phil,
they debuted.
you're going right here.
Returning to
Because I know this is coming back.
A new generation with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth.
Tell him again, Phil.
From creators across the globe. Creators like In Exile, reaching for new heights. Returning to the beloved series they debuted
Phil.
on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release.
The next Xbox hardware release. That's what he said. The next Xbox hardware release. So, you happy? There it is. They're committed. What were they said again? We are investing in future first-party consoles and devices designed, engineered, and built by Xbox. There you go. So are we happy now? That's what everybody's running out and go buy for $1,000. There you go. They are considering this the next hardware for Xbox. All right. So don't you think that statement needs a little bit more clarification on it? Look at Phil. There he is. Look at that face. Where
the box is in the name of our brand.
But you're trying to say nothing to see here yet again, bootleg. Just like games going to PlayStation is copium for PlayStation fans, like saying that you haven't heard anything about games going other places. Like, give it up, dude. Give it up. It's such a generic statement, and the way they're phrasing it, it could mean that they could have a whole bunch of Asus ROG Ally X's, and that's their commitment to the console. That's their first-party consoles and devices. He says it right there. He calls it our next Xbox. Like, don't you see? Like, this is what I mean. These clowns are like, they're so stupid. Like, they just don't listen.
Our Xbox Ally handheld. Our Xbox Ally handheld. Returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also
Hold on, Phil. You're getting right here. Hold on. I got to get you.
seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you
Thank you, Phil. Now we got you. Now I don't need to see your face anymore.
Seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld.
I'll keep that there in the gaming grindhouse, because yeah, that's exactly, it's going to come back to bite them all in the ass. Because if you think about it, like, I need to ask, if Microsoft comes out tomorrow and says, hey, we are making an Xbox Series X2, who is running out, and they say, oh, $500-$600, our Xbox Series X2, more powerful than the Xbox Series X that's out right now. We got 15,000, 30,000 teraflops in it. It is uncompressed pixels. It is a new shape. Our next Xbox console that will play all the games that you have on the Series X. Phil comes out tomorrow and announces that. Who is lining up to throw $600 at another console? And you could see, if Phil comes out tomorrow and says that I am coming out with a Series X2, all the glazes will come out there and they'll be like, see, we told you, Xbox is still here. It's staying in the console business. We told you. And they'll take it as a W and go back in the hole that they came out of. But in reality, who is going to buy it? Who is going to run and throw their $500-$600 at another Xbox? Like I said yesterday, you will be laying there with one eye open, hoping that that thing still turns on the next day, because they're going to pull the plug on any day. Like, they already lost. And I'll tell you why. The fact that this rumor got picked up and spread, GameStop, Lena Khan, Mike Yabba, like, everybody just ran. Like, this wasn't just a bunch of fan back and forth, man. This thing got to levels that we've not seen, even with Xbox DRM. And that was disastrous. And the fact that it was so believable, because Microsoft has made it that way. Their uncertainty, their wishy-washy shit, they're kind of like, everything's an Xbox, but this ROG Ally.
Seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld.
Confusing the shit. Dude, you created this mentality. So when somebody just kind of lights a spark, it turns into a fire. It turns into a burn it down, because you created this uncertainty with your pivots and your messaging without being honest with the customer. Like, imagine if the rumor was like, Nintendo's getting out of the console business tomorrow. You think GameStop's picking that up? You think that everybody's going to run wild with that? PlayStation's getting out of consoles. People are like, well, okay, whatever, man. That's, you're drunk. Go home. But Microsoft has already created that precedent that all someone has to do is light a spark, and it's done. It's like, yep, second-class citizens. And on the heels of increasing their prices, like, think about it. They make another console, right? They make another console. You line up, and what you're going to pay $30 a month for? They increase Game Pass. They increase the price of their current consoles that are not selling. He comes out and says, we're going to do another console. They can't even sell the ones that they have now on store shelves. What retailer is buying a bunch of these new consoles to think that they're going to sell? What people are going to pre-order this thing knowing that they're going to have to pay increased service prices that are probably going to go up every year? Microsoft is pricing themselves out of the business, as Michael Meridian said in an incredible super chat that he did a few days ago. They're spending themselves out of business. You want to know the strategy? I'm going to tell you right now what the strategy is. And he could glaze all he wants and satisfy fans, because if you are really a fan, this quote should not make you. And they're referencing the AMD deal. Really? The AMD deal? Because he just said,
seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld.
You're my #1 customer.
Come on. That ROG Ally with the AMD chip in it is their commitment to AMD. That agreed announcement. That ROG Ally agrees that they are partnering AMD, and we'll get in. I'll show you the thing of AMD. AMD has a certain thing that they need to make sure that they're a business. They need to make sure they're going to sell a number of chips. We're going to make this chip, but we got to guarantee that you're going to sell and prepare these chips. And there's a problem with that. So that's their agreement with AMD. These consoles are in an agreement that I think they're probably going to do another console, an Xbox One. But nobody's going to get it, but they're going to do it because they can, because they probably have agreements. It's not because of you. It's not because of the games. It's going to be because they have to, because it's cheaper for them to just pump out another Series X2 than to get out of AMD's deal. Because they have a commitment of this chip. They want out of this thing. They want to be in cloud and not worry about hardware, but they have this hardware legacy. They have 30 or so million people that have games. And the fact that he calls that an Xbox, in reality, it doesn't even play the games on that ROG Ally that's on your Xbox. The libraries on cloud, on Xbox, and on the Asus ROG and PC are completely different. So it's not even genuine to say that these are all Xboxes. Yeah, they got Xbox branding on it. They can play some Xbox games, but it's not your whole library that's coming with you on all of them. And their caveat to that is like, oh, well, you could just stream from your Xbox console to the Asus ROG Ally. So yeah, all your games come with you. It's like, yo, you can't call that an Xbox. Like, you know, that's some horse shit right there. It's some glazing. So they are so ubiquitous right now with Xbox branding that this shit can mean anything. But even if they do an Xbox console, who is buying it? And I'm going to tell you my theory. My theory, and I brought it up at Nelson's thing, and I'll do the thing. My theory is that they are pricing the hardcore out. This is the thing. And nobody has said this. This is my thoughts. You know how a renter, like, you want the people off. You want the people out. Move out. We're not moving. All right, well, I can't force you to move out, renters, squatters, or whatever. I can't force you to move out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep increasing the rent until you can't afford it anymore, and then you go. Now it's your choice. You could stay here and keep paying me, but I'm going to let you know that price is going up. Every month it's going up $1,000, and I'm going to price you to move because I can't tell you to move. I'm not going to tell you Xbox guys to go to PC. I already told you to go to PC. I already gave you options. But if you want to stay here, you're stubborn. You want to stay here with your libraries on your console. Well, then guess what? Your console price is going up and your services are going up, and they're going to keep going up until you can't afford it anymore and wise up and go where I want you to go. Get the hell off of this thing. And that's their strategy. Their strategy is to price the fans out. They're going to keep increasing that price more and more because they're not going to, and they're going to look at it as it's a choice. You could stay here, but if you stay here, you're going to pay. You could go, it's cheaper over there on PC Game Pass, but you want to stay here with your libraries. You love your little console. Well, guess what? It's $800 for a console. It is $30 a month. And it's going to be 35, and then it's going to get 40, and it's going to be 45. And we'll throw in goddamn coupons to ShopRite, adding more value. Oh yeah, and here's popcorn at the AMC movie theater, $45 a month. And it's exactly what they do with rent. Renters will say, I want those people out of my house. I want those people out of that house so I could sell that property, but they won't move. Well, I can't legally kick them out in the streets. So what I'm going to do is just keep increasing the price until they can't afford it anymore. And then they got to go. And it's their choice. Well, the rent is $7,000 now. It was $1,000. Now it's $7,000. And that's exactly what they're doing. Because if you look at how they increased the price of Game Pass, the people that got screwed the most are the Xbox console owners. They're the ones that are paying $30 a month. PC guys only went up $4 or $5 from 13 to 16. But the console guys went from 20 to 30 and previously from 17 to that. So that's what they want you to do. They're going to, and then the console, oh, you want to buy another console for the room upstairs? Well, guess what? It's $800. Marketing conditions. Oh, you want a 2 terabyte? Oh, yeah, by the way, that's $800. Oh, you want a Series S? Oh, yeah, well, that's $450. They're making the console more expensive so people will stop buying it because they want you off of it. Are their prices of their Surface going up? Is their prices up thousands of dollars? Are their prices up other Windows devices? All PCs went up in price because Microsoft increased the price of their operating system? No. But tariffs, though. But tariffs. Dude, they're targeting the Xbox console and they're pricing you to fuck out. That's their strategy. They want you off of that hardware. They want you migrated to PC. They want you off on PlayStation. They just like what Sarah Bond did when the guy's like, I play on console, and she says, no, not really. The guy's like, yeah, no, no, not really. What do you mean, not really? No, but you play everywhere, right? It's like, why are you trying to get me to leave the console? They want you off of it. And instead of just coming out like Dreamcast and saying, we're not making it anymore, they're going to price you the hell off until there's like 5 dudes left, and then they'll stop making it. That's their strategy. That's my idea of what they're doing. They are basically pricing you off. You're in the house, you're renting, they want you to move, but they can't kick you to the streets, so they're going to keep increasing the price until you go, man, $45 a month for Game Pass. Yo, PC's at only $15, $17. I'm just going to go there. Nah. And Marvel's mom is right. Not me. He says, oh, well, yeah. And that's the thing. Know what they're going to do? They're going to screw you guys who have Xbox consoles when they say we're not doing it anymore. GameStop's not going to take them back. And they're going to be worth nothing. And you're going to be sitting there with a brick that has games, and you're going to be sitting there with it. And if they don't do it now, and they decide to do another Xbox, they're going to do another one. So if you go out and go buy a Series X2, they will price you out. But think about the strategy. You really think they are going to make a brand new Xbox Series X2 with the operating system that's on it now, so you could play all your 360 games, backwards compatible games, your whole library of 350 games that I have? With what leverage? What developers are going to support another Xbox with a low install base? They're back to where they began. They lost the mind share of developers. Who is going to continue to support that another console with a lower install base than this one? You really think that's their future? You really think that they're going to have support and have a whole new exclusives and third-party games and all that other stuff? We go through all these things like this. Like, we're not abandoning Kinect. It's a great part of the Xbox ecosystem until it's not. Mixer was huge. Remember Mixer? Yeah, that was huge. Oh, that's going to be big. They paid, and everybody got excited. They bought Ninja and Shroud. Like, wait, they spent $6 million. $6 million to bring Twitch players over to Mixer, and then they shut it down 6 months later. They spent all that money. Oh, but they spent all that money. They must really care. yeah, they cared until they don't care. Somebody put this together. James he said this thing. This is pretty damn funny. Sega denies movers it will drop the Dreamcast. Sega scraps the Dreamcast. Stadia not shutting down from Stadia. Rest assured, we're always working to bring more games to the platform. Thank you for playing with us. Stadia will shut down on January 18th. Microsoft assures gamers Xbox hardware rumors there. Tic-tac-toe, somebody wrote. Like, they're not just going to come out on a weekend and be like, yeah, we're done with this shit. Bootleg, report it. But it is definitely, things are not lining up. And let's listen to the Windows people. Let's listen to the Windows people. James, like, you know, let's get into this thing here. Let me get these chats over here. Hold that up. But I don't know. But again, like, who's really going to get it? Like, who is going to? Who's going to buy that? Craig, the tech guy with the 2, he goes, Tim Dog said that October 28th, the axe will hit. Oh, shit. He's saying this month? Yeah, Tim is really, he's putting it out there. He's thinking it's coming soon. That they're just going to say, we're not making Xbox hardware anymore. And it makes sense, because if Phil's saying...
Seen the next Xbox hardware release. Our Xbox Ally handheld.
There it is. Our Xbox Ally handheld is their next Xbox release. So I could see Asus coming out with like Xbox again, a PC that they brand as an Xbox. But again, I can't imagine what they're doing right now. These OEMs are excited. Asus got to be like, Microsoft, you got to be fucking kidding me, increasing the prices and shit. Unless they gave them money to shut up. I don't know. But these OEMs can't be happy with the marketing, because I'm going to show you some tweets, man. It's a disaster out there. Nelson Gaming Culture with the 2. He goes, you got to use the clip I tagged you in. Oh, my God. All right. What, you guys, I'm live and you're sending me these clips. Let me see. All right. Here we go. Let's see what Brad Sams, who canceled his Game Pass and works with Paul Thurrott. These are big Windows insiders. These people, I would say, are they're more credible than Bootleg Jez and Windows Central. Paul Thurrott is like he's been following Windows forever. Him and Mary Jo Foley. I will listen to them with Leo Laporte all about Windows. And this is important, because when you listen to these people that follow up Windows, you get the insights of what the decisions that are being made with Xbox, because Xbox is no longer its own thing. It's friggin' Windows. So let's see.
Xbox had a fun weekend of the end is near. I feel like enough that they came out and said, like, yeah, we're still building first-party hardware. Which...
Whatever.
That is my exact response, because we both know that, yeah, maybe they are. And I'm not saying they're not, but...
What else are they going to say?
Right, exactly.
Like, yeah, you know, I'm glad you guys thought of this, actually, now that you mention it. You know, we're done.
And the fact that Costco is no longer selling us, and Sam's Club is doing a fire sale of our consoles, and people in Europe can't really find them either. But we are still building. Like, it's...
Yeah. Everything's fine. I'm fine. Are you fine? How you doing? You feel good? You look good? Yeah. I mean, we're okay.
The thing is, they're building them right up until they're not. So,
yeah. Yep.
I mean, I feel like they were building Windows Phone right up until...
I was going to say, did anyone ask him about the Zune? How's that going?
Or the band. Or even the Xbox streaming stick. Xbox had a fun weekend of...
See? And those are Windows people. They know what Microsoft does. They know this stuff. So, you know, Thurrott's like, yeah, whatever. He plays Call of Duty. I know Thurrott plays Call of Duty and stuff, but exactly. He's like, they're making it until they're not. They're not going to tell you on a weekend, hey, we're not doing it. But if you read the room, and I'm not saying look at the rumors or what they're saying, but if you look, like what are you saying? Clearance. Why is it clearance? You know what's crazy? Even like when the holidays come, dude, like when the holidays show up, even Kohl's and shit start selling consoles. It's like, Kohl's, what the hell are they selling video game consoles for? Because everybody wants a little bit of that toy video game market for the holidays. Well, you're coming in for some outfits at Kohl's. Well, why don't we get it? We're going to pick up a couple of PlayStations. We're going to sell those on Black Friday or something like that. Retailers order video games that traditionally don't carry hardware, because they want to try to get the people walking in looking for something else that will grab a video game console. You see weird things like, wait, you go look at a circular, you go like, wait a second, ShopRite got goddamn PlayStations? Like, what the hell? Well, they picked up like 5. Because everybody wants to jump in on the holiday purchasing. What? You think Sam's Club and Costco, the biggest places that sell things, those, and BJ, same thing. Those guys usually have like a bundle, like for Black Friday, like a console bundle. And they didn't say we're getting out of video games. They just said we are clearancing the Xbox. That's the thing. Like, it is just Xbox hardware. And this is a year after what they did last year. If you remember, it was all over the internet about it. And what I just can't stand is people not putting two and two together and kind of trying to make it look like that this is a scam. Like, oh, it's fine. Look at Walmart's holiday thing. Look, they got bundles going together with Walmart. Look at what they're bundling. Is Xbox here? Nuh-uh. We got Xbox wireless headsets. Where's the Xbox console in the Walmart holiday early access sale? Where is it? Not here. Not there. They got all Nintendo games. They got an Xbox wireless headset. I can't believe that thing's still in existence here. Xbox is mounted to a friggin' headset. Like this is it. This is their major deals. Come on, man. Like what's going on? Like, don't, oh, that statement satisfies fans? Holy shit. Tim Dog, where are you? What did he just write? Oh my, yo, Tim, yeah. Tim just wrote this. Tim Dog, if you're back from the movie, get in here, Tim Dog, if you're listening. What? He says just this. He just says here, I just learned about the most fucked up crazy shit about this whole thing with Xbox and the sneakers guy's rumor. If that's even remotely true, I would say it's funny, yet absolutely the more bizarro thing ever. The fact that he has been so right with his predictions makes even it more bizarre. Is the sneakers guy Phil Spencer? Oh, man. Dude, the sneakers guy is Phil Spencer's alter ego. Oh, man, Phil Spencer leaking.
Yes, I would like to have a refund.
Yeah, that's the only crazy thing I can think of is Phil Spencer is the friggin' is the leaker. Yo, shout out to AK2 Sensible with the 10 VIPs in the house. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Holy crap, this shit's getting crazy, man. Oh my God, I don't know what's going on. The bomb in the house. Let me update my numbers.
Thank you for the VIP membership.
I told you we're gonna be cooking.
Thank you for the VIP membership.
3 trillion. Yo, it's crazy. So there's some more stuff going down. That was 4 minutes ago. He just wrote that. Yo, this is insane. Yep. And again, like, let me get to the Yo, it is insane. Glassdoor Gamer with the 5, he goes, watch Lisa Sue's AMD Xbox talk. She says they're co-developing an open platform AI system on a chip for all hardware. She said console and people lost context. Exactly, Glassdoor, because that's what I mean. Like, hey, and listen, even if they're making one, who is gonna line up confidently and buy it? Like that's the thing. Like, I think Microsoft, as a $1 trillion company, could probably swing another console, an X2, a Series X2. But who in their right mind is gonna buy that thing, knowing that with one swipe, like he said, they could build it until they say we're done with it. Dude, they came out with the new Windows Phone right before they canceled it. Like, yeah, here's a 1650. Here's some new Nokia phones. These will be the last ones. Buy them if you would like them. And we're going to support the operating system for another year or two with security updates. That's what they did with Windows Phone. They said we're like, as of next year, like they'll say like, hey, as of 2027, we will no longer be supporting this hardware, but here it is. We will be moving on to the Xbox app as future development and focusing on our games on there. This legacy console that we created, this will be our last one. And in a few years, you could transition off to that one. And we'll continue to support with security updates for 2 years. And they're done. They could do that kind of shit. And is that going to bring Xbox back? Is that going to make people bleed green and deny and excited? Like, as an Xbox fan, like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's too gone. They could come out with something and you could look for a little W going, aha, see, the rumors were wrong. But in the grand scheme of things, what does it matter? It's done. And it's not something done like, let's celebrate in the streets. It's horrible that they took this brand and they threw it into a gutter after all these years of building it up to be something. It's devastating that they did this. And next year is their 25th anniversary of Xbox. That's why I think this thing may go until the end of next year. Phil may see next year through the 25th anniversary. But I think at the end of next year, I think that's when it's done. And guess what year it is? What did Phil say? What did Phil say? Phil Spencer said, right? By 2027, if we don't hit these numbers, right? Right? What did Phil say? Phil Spencer, and he said right here in the FTC context, as it in 2023 during the FTC versus Microsoft trial, an FTC lawyer presented internal projections showing Xbox Game Pass reaching 100 million subscribers around fiscal year 2029-2030. According to reports, Spencer stated, if Xbox did not hit its own more aggressive target of reaching that milestone by fiscal year 2026-27, quote, we have to make a different decision with the business. They're not doing that. So they realize now they're not even approaching 100 million. And I think that's where it's going. And Glassdoor Gamer, like he says it right here.
Seen the next Xbox hardware release. Our Xbox Ally.
He called that the next Xbox hardware release. Meanwhile, you got people sitting there with Series X's and S's going, well, what the hell is this thing that I bought? What do you mean that's the next Xbox? It doesn't even play the games on my Series X and S. How is that the next hardware of Xbox? Why are you calling that an Xbox if it doesn't play all our Xbox games? Guess what it doesn't play? Gears 2, Gears 3. Yeah, those are not on PC. Our Xbox.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Your Ally, your next hardware.
Seen the next Xbox hardware.
Your next Xbox hardware can't play Gears 2. Can't play Gears 3. It's not there. You could play Master Chief Collection. That's how you get Halo 2 and Halo 3. But they don't have PC versions of those. It's all bundled in the Master Chief Collection. That saves that. But Gears 2, Gears 3, those are not on PC. Not to my knowledge. Ultimate's there. And that's just some of the games. All your 360 backwards compatibles that you got people buying and reordering and shit, those are not playable. So I think it's done. It's complete marketing jargon that should be called out.
The end.
Are you fine? How you doing? You feel good? You look good? Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
The thing is, they're building them right up until they're not. So,
yeah. Yep.
I mean, I feel like they were building Windows Phone right up until.
I was going to say, did anyone ask him about the Zune? How's that going?
Or the band. Or even
yes.
the Xbox streaming stick. Xbox.
So, Sneaker continued today after Xbox's response. And Sneaker came out and he actually, let me get my bookmarks here. He came out and then this article. So the new rumor that came out from Exis, whatever, is the Kepler L2 came out. and said, well,
You're
this
my
is like,
number one
again,
customer.
we're building it till we're not, right? What was the rumor early on this year? Xbox shelved the Xbox Handheld. Remember? That's what I mean. It's so hilarious. This ROG Ally X is like coming out in a week or so, and they were hyping up this Xbox Handheld for over a year, like this was going to save Xbox. Then they found out that the Xbox official handheld has been shelved, and that the Xbox handheld is really a ROG Ally X that has a X2 with the Xbox button on it. And people were upset because they know that that's not an Xbox. That's a PC, and it's not going to play all their Xbox games. Their library is not on the go natively, because Phil said natively is important, right, Phil?
Seen the next Xbox hardware release.
So another glazing lie again. The new rumor now, remember, it was shelved, and then Bootleg came out, and Bootleg's like, well, that doesn't mean it's canceled. Well, here's the rumor now, a new one. Kepler, well-known AMD leaker, has spoken about the recent rumors regarding the next-gen Xbox and said the following. I don't know the exact details of AMD's contract, but they must have minimum order number of units from AMD. And the, quote, Xbox PCs from Asus, MSI, etc. probably won't be enough to reach that number. Therefore, they would have to pay a penalty or buy the chips and give them to the OEMs for free. So it's likely more expensive for them to cancel the first-party console than to launch it. Rumor, people talking out their ass. They don't have the numbers. And exactly what Don John says, when it rains, it pours. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you can't, like, you can't be like, well, these are all lies. Tim Dog going crazy. These are all just people lying. But know what's interesting is that the people that are saying this have nothing to gain from it. They're not creating a YouTube. They're not creating a GoFundMe. They're just putting out things that they've heard. They're not going, let me boot up my thumbnail and talk about the new news that I got, so I get all clicks and stuff. Like, Tim Dog is not starting up a YouTube channel going, I'm going to start up a YouTube channel and I'm going to talk about all the death of Xbox that I've been hearing and you know, and subscribe. Like, no. He did a space, 25 minutes, just him talking about what he heard. For what? For who? To get followed? No, he's not. He's not asking for donate. Yo, pay me and I'll tell you what happened. No. There's no clout. These guys don't need, like, they're not, this is not coming from monetization shit. Like, I need engagement. What's coming from those people is, it's fine. The bootleg, click on my article. We're satisfied with that quote. Dusty Bin, follow my channel. It's fine. Dusty Bin asking the hard questions. Well, that same spokesperson talked to me too. Watch my video. I just complained last week that my viewership is down because people are not coming to my channel. But now with this new news, they said it's fine and Xbox hardware is still on. Go look. He did a video. He did it. The ones defending and denying all this stuff without at least addressing it. Or saying, hey, this sounds, you know, this may, some of it may be true, maybe not. There's always, like, the truth is in between. Maybe. Maybe there is some truth to this. Lean into both sides of the story. Instead of going, nope, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. See? Dude, their statement does not clarify anything. They're committed to AMD. which is great. As an Xbox gamer, as a gamer, you're so happy they're committed to their contract with the person who makes the chip. You would wish they would say, we're committed to gamers. We're committed to our Xbox fans that we just signed their controllers. We are committed to you. No, the PR person didn't say that. She's like, we're committed to AMD. Yeah, they're not committed to you, the people defending this, and just denying it. Like, listen, I understand it's rumors. You don't have to say, like, oh my God, this is fact that's happening, it's over. You know, throw Xbox out the window. But you got to be going and go, yo, what the? Something is going down. And the fact that the Xbox 6 are nowhere to be found. Phil pops his head up everywhere, right? Phil was at the Final Fantasy stage. Phil was just in Japan last week with Sarah.
Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer! Phil Spencer, baby, let's go! Yes!
Where's the Xbox podcast? Where is the say, like, where is it? Where are those public figureheads? You know, it's so funny that they're out there going,
seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld.
Yo, you seem pretty damn confident what that shit is. Where are you to defend it now? Oh, what happens if you defend and say, yeah, we're making these PCs things moving forward? It's not an Xbox console. Like, oh, you're afraid to say that because you sound damn excited about our Xbox console.
Where that box is in the name of our brand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you sound pretty damn excited about that thing. But what does that mean in the grand scheme of things? What happens? Glassdoor says, open platform equals PC chips, AMD producing with Satya, horny for AI Nadella. That's a good name, Glassdoor. Even when they're planning, it wasn't for a traditional console. Exactly. Even that statement that they said. And what's crazy is if you read this thing, look at this. Here's Eddie Mock, another person from the when he was, remember Eddie, I remember Eddie thing. Despite Microsoft removing Kinect from some of the Xbox One bundles, the company remains committed to the camera technology, according to Phil Spencer. He says in a new interview, Microsoft has no plans to abandon Kinect, explaining that it remains a great part of the overall Xbox ecosystem. Quote, it's not abandoned, told The Edge from Phil Spencer. Just like what Paul Thurrott said and Brad Sams. They're building it until they're not. As of right now, we're still manufacturing them, but we'll just wake up one day and go, we're not doing it anymore. Just like how they shut down Mixer. After Ninja and Shroud, man. Do you remember? Like, do you remember the devastation of Mixer? Like, how they do stuff? I don't know if anybody really remembers that stuff. He did tweet again. I'm coming. I'll go back to it, man. This is crazy. I'll have to press live. I told you, and more. I knew that there was going to be some craziness going down tonight. Man, I don't know, man. Shh. Yo, Tim is like on. Tim was supposed to be here. Tim, but they're doing it till they're not, and that's the thing. You like if I don't know. Do you guys remember how that Mixer shit went down? Do you remember all the people that were crying and upset because they brought over their audience from Twitch and believed in Mixer, and then Microsoft shut down Mixer and just left them high and dry? They told them to go to Facebook Gaming. And these people, like, I just moved my income and stuff to Mixer, and people were buying the Ambers or whatever like that. And fill the sneakers. Dude, I think that's the twist, man. Dude, I think that's the twist. I think it's the twist, man. I think that we're going to be in there. Kaiser Sose, man. Phil Spencer's going to be walking like he's going to be saying, like, walking. He's going to be like this, Phil Spencer.
Seen the next Xbox hardware release.
Where that box is in the name.
And then all of a sudden he's going to start walking. Phil Spencer's going to be walking, and then he's going to start doing a limp. It's like, holy shit, Phil was sneakers all along. Oh. Yo, it's going to be at the end of The Usual Suspects. Yo, sneakers is Amy Hood. Yo, hey man, it is, yo, the way things are going here at the Gaming Grindhouse, I wouldn't be surprised if Sneakers is one of the Xbox 6. I wouldn't be surprised, man. Phil Spencer, Kaiser Sose. Look, he just did it again. Sneakers is someone for sure within a high level of Xbox. I am trying to find out right now what's going on with the things he is claiming, and now it's beyond way more than the console. Please don't DM me. Will not be answering anyone. It's beyond way more than the console. Dude, this shit's getting juicy. We are getting juicy with this stuff, man. Grind is, you can't, this is like a friggin' season finale cliffhanger here. My goodness, my goodness. We are, it is getting, Grinders, hit that friggin' like button, man. This is live off the presses. This is why you want the more live shows from the Gaming Grindhouse. This is why you want the more of those Gaming Grindhouse live shows. This is crazy, man. This is friggin', there's got to be a twist somewhere, man. Yo, rest in peace, xCloud. Yo, this is getting friggin' juicy. Holy crap, man. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Sneakers is going to be one of the Xbox 6. It could be. It could be that he's one of the Xbox 6. Yo, it's Matt Booty. We wondered where Booty was. Where is Booty? Maybe it's Matt Booty. Who is Sneakers?
The Matt Booty Blues probably has gone cold and you made Xbox lose their way with
hit that like button, Grinders. Who is Sneakers? Is he the Xbox 6? Is it Greenberg? Is it Greenberg? Is it Sarah? The ghost of the Xbox 6. Who could it be? A high-level person, dude. It may be Matt Booty tweeting from the car. Yo, who could it be? Booty or Greenberg? Who has it? Yo, we got to end this poll. We're starting another poll. Grinders, we're going to have fun with this. We're going to have fun with this shit. Oh, man, who is Sneakers? Is he one of the Xbox 6? Man, look at this, the shooter thing. Which shooter you're getting? 57% said Battlefield 6. None said 41%, and 2% said Call of Duty. Damn. Grinders be representing. 50 half said no, 50 half said yes. But man, this shit's getting juicy, man. Juicy. Juicy. We need a new one.
Juicy on that bitch Xbox. Juicy.
Yo.
Juicy.
Is it the Xbox 6? Is it Phil? Is it Phil? Is it Greeny? Is it Booty? Is it Booty? We're asking the Grindhouse of hard questions. Is it Sarah? I don't get to do the Xbox 4. So there we go. It could be Satya, but I don't think it's Satya. But here we go, Grinders. Who is Sneakers? Yo, let's see what the Grinders pick, man. It's Pacta. Oh shit, Albert says it's Pacta. Yo, hey man, we asked hard questions here at the Gaming Grindhouse. We need to know who Sneakers is. It's a high-level Xbox person. Who is it? Because Tim Dog just, like, let's see what Tim just did in the last few minutes, man. This is freaking craziness on there. Even if this shit's all fake, man, this shit's entertaining. He's fighting Vicious. I don't care about Paris. Who cares about him? That guy already run his name. I don't care about this. Let's see what... So he goes, I just learned the most fucked up crazy shit about this whole thing with Xbox, that Sneakers guy rumor. If that's even remotely true, I would say it's funny, yet absolutely more bizarro thing. The fact that he has been so right with his predictions makes it more bizarre. Then he follows up, Sneakers is someone for sure within a high level of Xbox. This is to help you answer the poll, Grinders. This is like Clue. Man, it was Phil Spencer with the candlestick in the goddamn Philness room. Oh shit. This is what we do here, the Gaming Grindhouse here. We asking the hard questions. Sneakers, here's a clue number 2, please. We need Clue number 2. Sneakers is someone for sure within a high level of Xbox. I'm trying to find out right now what's going on. He is claiming now it's beyond way more than the console. So now you have your clues. Please answer the poll and put in the chat if there's anybody else outside of the poll. Who is Sneakers? Please respond now. Goddamn game show. It's a game show. Oh man, I guess. It's a murder mystery. Let's see some of these honorable mentions here as we have people entering the poll. All right, grinders. Let's see. We got some people. Who is Sneakers? Nelson says Don Matrick from the dead. Is it Peter Moore? Again, it says a high level. So wait a second. We got to look at the facts here at the Gaming Grindhouse. Remember, we use our 2 eyeballs here. We're gonna have to rule out Don. This is incredible. Like grinders, this is like premium entertainment right here because we are figuring this thing out. Who is Sneakers? Listen. Look at the facts here with our 2 eyeballs. This is where we're going to do some detective Grindhouse. Now, we were Grindhouse Law. Now we're detective Grindhouse. He's a high level of Xbox. So if he's a high level of Xbox, it can't be somebody outside of Xbox. So I'm sorry, Nelson. We're going to have to retract your offer of Don Matrick, Peter Moore, Shane Brackley, and Shane Kim. And also, we're going to follow that up with, sorry, the John Wayne. We cannot accept your answer as Lulu. She don't even know what an Xbox is. So I'm sorry, Stephen Orban and John Wayne, the John Wayne, we're going to have to remove your statements. And knowing Knowable, I'm sorry, you are also retracted from your Donnie D. It has to be somebody of a high level of Xbox. It can't be that. So we're going to have to, so you guys don't win. Mario Heat says it's Justin Althoff, the newly appointed CEO that took over Satya's job. That is a possibility. We will put that one in, Mario Heat. We got that one. Josh Ayers says it's Conker. Oh, shit. Crooked Vulture, I'm sorry. We're going to have to take away your offer of Mike Ybarra. That is a good guess, but it's a high level of Xbox per one of the facts of Tim Dog's mystery. Who is this mystery person of Sneakers? Can't be some, it's a high level of, within a high level of Xbox. It can't be somebody from the outside. John Johnson says it's D. Glazer. While that's funny, that cannot be accepted and submitted as an answer. We got a lot of people saying that it may be Sarah Bond. It may be. It may be. Albert Gouchard, we're going to have to take away that statement of Michael Pachter. I'm sorry, we cannot accept that because it's somebody within Xbox. Oh, man. Gee whiz of the stars. I'm sorry, we cannot accept your answer as well here at the Gaming Grindhouse because Major Nelson does not work there anymore. Stephen Orban is offering Xbox Gandalf. That's somebody we couldn't put in the poll this evening. Yes, that may be somebody. Gee whiz of Bill Gates we can't take. Dude, this is wild. Oh, man, and Mario Heat says it's Colt Eastwood. No, you had a good answer before. It's Banjo. Oh, Jim Ryan. Sayo says it's Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan just tweeting crazy shit after eating chocolate pudding at the retirement home. He's like, watch this shit. Todd Howard. Oh, Sayo is a good one. But a high level of Xbox, I don't know.
You're my number one customer.
Yo, this is a murder mystery. Who killed Xbox? It was Phil Spencer with the candlestick and the plug in the laundry room.
That box is in the name of our brand.
No, we actually have the facts right here. Grinders, the answer is right here. Who killed Xbox? Murder mystery. Phil Spencer with the golf club, Joel style. Glassdoor Gamer says Sneakers may be Jason Ronald. He's pissed. I don't know, man. Phil did hype it up with
seen the next Xbox hardware release. Our Xbox Ally handheld.
I don't know. Who framed Phil Spencer? Oh, so maybe Phil Spencer's framed. I don't know. But who of the Xbox 6 could Sneakers be? I don't know. We'll wait for some more clues, and we'll have you vote on that as we continue the gaming grindhouse here. Crap gamer. Oh shit. Oh man, who could it be? This is some I couldn't ask for more entertainment than this. This is wild. This is craziness, man. Hit that like button if you're loving the entertainment of the gaming grindhouse. We just turned into Detective Grindhouse. Oh shit, here we go. Let's see this. Oh, here we go. Here's some more help for you grinders the votes are still open. Who is Sneakers? Who killed Xbox? So, quote, the fact that he used actual marketing budget from Xbox to launch an AstroTurf-led PR campaign amongst gaming communities. Here we go. The first, what the holy grinders? What is this? The first party portfolio, I can say without question, the best thing for their competitors that Microsoft ever did was putting Phil Spencer in charge. The fact that he used actual marketing budget from Xbox to launch an AstroTurf-led PR campaign amongst gaming communities to create a full-ski persona we have all grown accustomed to is just the typical sociopathy you can expect to see from an ex-corporate class of most mega corporations. What the who the fuck wrote this? What is going on here? What is going? What? You got it, grinders. 3 hours in. What are we doing here? Yo, what the hell's going? What is going on? Oh my god! Yo, the glaze has been manifested. Holy sh! Yo, this is what the what is? Yo, I don't even know what to say anymore. He used the Xbox budget to give himself. Yo, I got the quote from Phil Spencer right here. Here he is.
No, you like to look at yourself on television, you sick son of a bitch. So look at this.
You French or something because of your accent.
What accent? No, you like to look at yourself on television, you sick son of a bitch. So look at this.
Rolling up in style, feeling like a kid.
Hit that like.
Crowds got the fever, hear the energy sing. The Philness go.
Philness go.
Fire. Xbox signing sections taking fans higher. From city to city, we're lighting up the night. Controller in hand, he's a gamer's delight. Screens flashing moments never gonna end. World tour, epic Xbox fans ascend. Philness go on a global spree. Autographs and high fives, so carefree. Everywhere we go, they know his name in the gaming hall of fame. From Tokyo to Paris, every game has a cheer. Fans lining up, cause Phil's finally here. Cosplaying contests, it's a gamer's dream. Living the excitement, riding the beam. Electric vibes in the air, can you feel the beat? Xbox logo shining, oh it's so sweet. Every concert, every stage, an epic thrill. The Philness goat always gives you chills. Philness goat on a global spree. Autographs and high fives, so carefree. Everywhere we go, they know his name in the gaming hall of fame.
Love himself. It's crazy shit. This is wild.
Philness go on a global spree. Autographs and high fives, so carefree. Everywhere we go, they know his name in the gaming hall of fame. From Tokyo to Paris, every game has a cheer. Fans lining up, cause Phil's finally here. Cosplaying contests, it's a gamer's dream. Living the excitement, riding the beam. Electric vibes in the air, can you feel the beat? Xbox logo shining, oh it's so sweet. Every concert, every stage, an epic thrill. The Philness goat always gives you chills. Philness goat on a global spree. Autographs and high fives, so carefree. Everywhere we go, they know his name in the gaming hall of fame.
Gaming.
Gaming.
Yo, I had to do it, man. This is wild. This is get that like button, Grindhouse. We have 200 likes yet because we should. Because this is craziness. This is all on the fly. I have no clue what the hell's going on here. Michael Meridian, 24 months, he says that's from the sneakers. Who is sneakers? Well, who is it? The mystery man. We need the mystery machine. Shaggy, get your ass in here. Where's Shaggy?
Indy's the best Xbox exclusive in years, and specifically...
We need Velma. We need Shaggy.
Like zoinks. Like zoinks.
Where's Shaggy?
Indy's the best Xbox exclusive.
Let's see if I can find them. Shaggy might know. The mystery machine.
In 3 years.
We need the answers from the mystery machine. I'm going to find them. We're going to have to look for them. Grindhouse. It's Yabara. Oh, shit. Siru keeps going down with Yabara. Yo, this is crazy. The Grindhouse are hitting me up. I'm going, my shit's light up all over the place. Oh, shit. We got some tapes. Oh, no, look at this. We got some tapes, Grindhouse. What is going on here? Who got this coverage? Oh, no. Who's doing this? Oh, you guys are killing me. No. Yo, this is... You guys, taking me all this shit. Who's taking me in this shit? You guys are going fucking crazy with this shit. Oh my god. Oh, my sides hurt. You guys. Fucking this shit to me. Oh my god. Yo, I don't know what the hell. Yo, this is craziness. I didn't see any of this shit before. These guys, like, yo. Holy crap, my god. What are we doing here? What is Paul Tassi saying now?
Their whole thing now. And you're taking the one thing that people at least used to say
Paul
was
Titties.
the
What's
best
he
value
doing?
in gaming. And now you're really, really making people question that classification to the point where, like, unless you are just playing a ton of, like, the back catalog games there, I don't know where the value is there. You'd have to buy just so many, or you would have had to have otherwise bought, like, so many of the day one releases of whatever size they are, to make that worth it. And I don't get how that value is there anymore. And this used to be like, it was $15 a month 3 years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago. And now it's double, and we get Ubisoft Plus Classic and Fortnite Crew. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And I canceled it. I'm a games journalist, and I canceled it. No, I don't get it for free from my work. I think I got like a 1-year code maybe like 5 years ago from Xbox, but like that was, I don't really know why, and I have not had one since. So it doesn't seem worth it. That's more than any other single streaming service I have. Like, even massively expensive Netflix is.
All right, enough of you. Gaming journalists canceling gaming subscriptions. Well, great. I value your opinion anyway. Yo, I found them. Grind is in the research. We found them. Holy shit, we found them. The mystery machine. Yo, we found them. We got them, Grindhouse. We got them. I figured where it was.
Like zoink.
Hey, Shaggy, grab a bucket and some Lysol. Scrub off my tires.
Found them.
There's fucking dog shit all over by the entrance.
I'm supposed to be picking up scrap.
You'll be picking up your teeth in another second.
Oh, man, I told you there's going to be fireworks tonight. He says the difference between this bad news cycle for Xbox compared to others is that it's more about the brand itself now, which seems not as fixable as the previous lack of great game problems. The damage now excavated by retailers cutting bait on Xbox feels unrecoverable. And to sell more hardware. I agree, Shaky. And by the way, I think there can be a sadness about, as a longtime Xbox fan,
Indy's the best Xbox exclusive in years, and specifically in 3 years.
And you still could be excited about their strong upcoming game lineup. Both can be true at the same place, since many of the games are playable in multiple places.
Like zoinks!
Colin jumps down there. He goes, in an alternate timeline, Microsoft restrained itself to some small Bethesda-like purchases and nurtured a sustainable pipeline of AA and AAA Game Pass releases. They flew too close to the sun with ABK, and it's great for Microsoft, but completely undid the Xbox brand. It's sad. Well, Grindhouse. I'll look up one more time. Hit that like button. Oof. Go play some Yotei. Dude, this is insane. So we're going to wrap up this poll here. Grindhouse, you earned yourself that song of where the Xbox 6 are. We're definitely going to be playing that because you guys came out in droves tonight and hit that like button. We're at 150 likes, I believe, and more. And we're going to get you that song there. Let's find out who his sneak is. And this will be a mystery that we're going to try to solve here at the Gaming Grindhouse. So keep it locked here to the Gaming Grindhouse as we try to uncover who Sneakers is. And this stuff is just getting insane. Apparently, he used the budget to AstroTurf fans and himself. And, he loved himself. Like, come on. We called out the Philness from day one. And if this ever came to true, I shocked myself that I was like, this guy is just Philness. I came up with Philness 7 years ago. I was like, this guy is just whining and dining people. Like this is all just, it's not real. He's came in like with good intentions. We all jumped on board, but then it started turning into lies and fake, and it was all about him. This is craziness. This is craziness, man. Insane, man. It was wild. So let's end this poll. The grind is this. Oh, wow. It is tight, man. We have 67 votes in the Gaming Grindhouse here. And the poll's coming in. The numbers are coming in. We're ending the poll. And the poll has come. What's going on with the poll? I just saw it. Did it need to be refreshed? Hold on. I'm trying to see. Will it need to be refreshed or not? There it is. Who is Sneakers? Wow. 30% of the Gaming Grindhouse of the 67 votes said Phil Spencer with number 1. Sarah Bond comes in a close second at 27. Booty Cheeks is coming in at 22. And Greeny at 21. Man, it is tight race, Grinders. It is a tight race here of who Sneakers is as a high-level Xbox executive. Man, oh man. But Grinders, holy crap, what a friggin' show. I didn't even know where to go. If I had a couple of things I wanted to talk about, but I think we got enough here because I don't even know what. It is insane. I'm gonna see if there was any more coming from. Yeah, man. Nah, I don't know what's going down. But this stuff. Like I said, use your eyeballs. And here's one more thing about the Sneakers guy. Here's another fact here, Grinders. Here we go.
Third-place competitor whose hardware is dying and in a death spiral.
Well, haven't you heard the latest rumor?
What's the
Fresh
latest?
off the press?
What's the latest rumor?
There might not be a next Xbox, apparently, despite what they've said.
There's Tom Warren down here.
What's that source, Nick?
Do you really want to know?
Is it the source that always pops up on a specific forum whenever negative Xbox news hits?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Yeah, but let's not talk about how he brought up the games going to PlayStation and everybody denied it and it actually came out true. So watch this. Watch this transaction.
I mean,
it is that same source.
If you were Microsoft, though, and this is the thing.
Put on your feet.
Yes, it is. It is that thing you put on your feet.
A significant other thing that you put on your feet.
I will say he knows a lot of what goes on internally, so I don't think he's a bad source.
Sorry, you think what?
Not a
I
bad
think he knows
source.
a lot of what.
He's a developer, isn't he? Isn't he a developer?
I don't know exactly who he is, but
Yo, you can't ask for crazy as shit, dude. They look like, yeah, he's the guy that goes on your feet. And then Tom Warren's like, that guy's actually credible. On there, and they're like, huh?
Put on your feet.
They're all laughing.
Another thing that you put on your feet.
I will say he knows a lot of what goes on internally, so I don't think he's a bad source.
Look at their faces, dude. Yo, look at the Shapeshield. Look at Shapeshield's face, because he's like the one who knows people. Watch his face when Tom Warren says that. Look at the smile, and then it's like, oh, huh?
Your feet.
Yeah, he goes on your feet. Watch.
Significant other thing that you put on your feet.
I will say he knows a lot of what goes on internally, so I don't think he's a bad source.
Sorry, you think what?
Not a
I
bad
think he knows
source.
a lot of what.
He's a
goes
developer,
on.
isn't he? Isn't he a developer?
I don't know exactly who he is, but
I thought he was
the record's
developer.
hit or miss, but not miss. Like it's not all miss. There's plenty of hits.
It's hit or miss, but it's not really miss. It's all hits. Yo, hit that like button. This shit's crazy, dude. This is craziness. I can do this again. I've never seen like this is what Xbox does to you, man. Oh man, this is not right, man. They did. Oh, they're so slimy. Feels so slimy. Let's laugh.
Yes, it is. It is that thing you put on your feet.
And the guy in the bottom knows. The guy on the lower left.
I will say he knows a lot of what goes on internally, so I don't think he's a bad source.
Sorry, you think what?
Not a
I
bad
think he knows
source.
a lot of what.
He's a
goes
developer,
on.
isn't he? Isn't he a developer?
I don't know exactly who he is, but
I thought he was
the record's
developer.
hit or miss, but not miss. Like it's not all miss. There's plenty of hits.
The record is hit or miss. No misses, all hits. Then I guess it's all hits, not hit or miss. Yo, Phil, yo. Even Tom Warren's like, yo, who is Sneakers? Yo, we gotta rename this show to Who is Sneakers? Who is Sneakers, dude? More retailers. Oh, and then Woogerman, look at this. These guys going, stop with these stupid rumors. I'm so tired of people latching on to nobodies and their speculative ideas based on nothing. Picture. But we're going to believe you. We're going to believe. Dude got a picture, profile picture, him with Greenberg. Oh, shit. Stop it. Come on, man. Like when I said, like, yes, these are rumors, but Microsoft built this house, man, and it's shit's coming down.
Stop. Enough.
Who is Sneakers? I think this is Sneakers right there. It's Greenberg. He's Sneakers. Who's the mystery of who is Sneakers? Who is he? Yo, this is insane. This leaker. Yo, somebody wrote here. Oh man, yeah, somebody actually came back and said here. As many said, this leaker is not a nobody, but has corrected disclosed plans of Xbox before official statements. That still goes without mentioning that this is not public information. There still will be hardware. I guess you'll be lining up and buying it, dude. So okay, whatever. And keep one eye open and make sure that thing is still there. Oh man, see, remember when they were celebrating this? There's the future of Xbox. There's Astral, man. Puts the ass in Astral. Yo, this guy puts the ass in Astral. Xbox is now led by 3 powerful women. The 3 Valkyrie. Lulu! In the search for W's, all they get are L's. Please. Astral puts the ass in Astral. My God. Yeah, it is a disaster in the streets, man. It is a disaster. But oh, this is what I wanted to show before I shut this thing down, because I wanted to show one more thing. Talking about just the brand, right? Like, even if this shit rumor and I said they're coming out with hardware and all this other stuff, this is what I've been seeing, and I'm sure all you are seeing the same thing. Every post from Xbox is getting destroyed. So ID at Xbox, these are new games. They're still releasing games on the Xbox One. And I gotta say, man, this puts the these are indie. Like, you want to talk about indie games? I gotta show you something, Grinders. But like, first, I don't want to make fun of these games, but my God, like Rhinoceros Rex, like, this is ID at Xbox program. This is what they're doing with your hardware. This game is an Xbox Series, Xbox One, PC. Like, yo, I clicked on some of these games. Holy mother of God, like Rhinoceros Rex? Dude, I clicked on this thing. Where is it? Hold on. Did it pop up? Oh, yeah, it hit a pop up. Yo, optimized for Series X and S. $5. Yo. Are they serious? Like, indie? This is what the ID at Xbox program is bringing, and they got the Xbox splash screen? Yo. These are student projects played beyond? Okay. All right. Well, thank you for explaining that, because I didn't even know what was going on. They're student projects? Okay. Because I was like, yo, what the? I was like, I remember they used to bring Braid and stuff like that. I was like, what is this one? Piggy Boom Boom? Optimized for Series X. This was $6, now $4.70. What is this game? Yeah, I see like incredible things built in dreams. All right, well, if this, did they say student projects? In case you missed it, here are the indies that launched on Xbox on Friday. Go check them out. I don't know where it said student project, but anyway, that was just, I was just like, whoa, that is some ID. That's some ID at Xbox, man. That is some ID. Well, this game's on Steam. Stay still. What is this one? Castle Crumble. Optimized for the Series X and S. No, they're like Dragus Games. These are developers. I don't know. Maybe they're indie. I don't know. Optimized for Xbox. What is this one? All right, this is like a lot of those other games. Man, they look like worse than some mobile games, though. I don't know. Anyway, but that's exactly what happened. So, like, look, they posted a bunch of indies that still, like, yo, I guess these are, they're coming out. And look, just going to cost a small fee of $360 to play some of these December when you take them off of Game Pass. I wonder how creepy Stay Still is. Let me know the horror. Imagine paying $30 for this tat. Fire. If you're going to do Free Code Friday, Monday, just be cheeky and request one of them for the Castle Heart. Is this the trash they're padding out the service to hit the 75 day one releases? I don't even know if it's going to Game Pass, but this is what I've been seeing. Cancel your Game Pass subscription. Like, these people are just going around, cancel Game Pass. Look, I canceled Game Pass. Like, they are just, like, I'm just seeing this in every, like, all these Xbox posts, dude. Castle Crashers was awesome. Here's another one. So Xbox posted this. You know, get these hit games on sale before they're gone. Now look at the statements. Mostly likely you guys will be gone because of your failures. Hell to the gnaw. Cancel Game Pass. Cancel Game Pass. Cancel Game Pass. Goodbye for now. You fucked up. $30 a day. Day one subscriber gone. On a platform that I don't know if there's a future. All that came from Microsoft for the last few years is a lie. No thanks. We'll buy it on Steam or PS5. Or you could just buy the best game in there for $50 on PS5 and own it. If you rented it on Game Pass in May, you spent $250 so far to keep it, access to it. Unreal. Achievement unlocked. Cancel your Game Pass. Xbox. Your actions cause customers to hesitate in investing in your platform due to concerns about its future viability. This has resulted in customer trust erosion and brand confidence destabilization, significantly weakening long-term customer engagement and loyalty. Achievement. Cancel Game Pass. Cancel Game Pass. Why should we continue buying even if the most loyal users don't know what will happen to the brand? Will there be more hardware? What will happen to our digital library? With PlayStation, you don't have to worry about this. Been an Xbox guy for 25 years. This Game Pass price hike is out of touch with your standard customer. This is 5 hours ago. This is not last week's. More cancel Game Pass. Cancel Game Pass. In case you missed it, immediately following the hits you can't miss is hilarious. No thanks. Trying to save for the ripoff of Game Pass. Why should anyone buy games from consoles when they're disappearing from stores? Before they're gone, you removing them from your library? Game Pass will be the last big reason to own a console. For $30, not anymore. Do you see what is happening? That's what I said. Like, your ROG branded Xbox.
Seen the next Xbox hardware release. Our Xbox Ally handheld.
Having Xbox branded with you is not good right now. Sorry, don't have money. Game Pass took it all. Look at this. So what happened to first-party games staying on Game Pass? Is that another lie? You mean gone because Xbox is done? It is wild. Look at this. Evolution of trash. Yeah, I can't imagine that there's this many ponies out there. Like, I can't imagine. This is just absolutely insane what they have done to their brand. Like, that's going to be a no for me. Like, yeah, man. Like, it is crazy. And this is what they're saying. Like, yeah, it is just like, this guy wrote Xbox economics. The Xbox brand has lost billions over a decade. Microsoft wants to exit first-party console market. Game Pass was phase to one of their multi-platform strategy. Acquiring Blizzard, ZeniMax, King was phase 2. Anyway, now I just wanted to show, like, every Xbox post that I see is just littered with screw you, we don't want it, don't want it. Game Pass became booster overnight. So that's why I just wanted to show. I was like, this is craziness. But we had some fun, grinders, man. It was awesome. Let me get you that song here. Let me put it up here. But I wanted to just show some of that stuff. I'm like, yo, it's worse. Like, it is worse than the DRM stuff because that stuff never came to fruition. But this price thing, I thought they were going to come out today and they were going to kind of try to save face. But nope, they didn't. So, grinders, we're here. Have some fun. Hit that like button, share it out, and we are ready to go. Timestamps will be coming later on. I'll get them out tomorrow morning. But it was just all in tonight, man. What a show. Whew, what a live stream. It's been crazy, but grinders, you deserve it. Thank you again for all the members, super chats, and everybody just hanging out here, hitting that like button. That's all you can do is hit that like button, hit that hype button, and we're going to still be cooking. I'm going to be following this stuff and still playing some Ghost of Yotei, getting ready for Battlefield, and we got a lot doing. And we're going to have a game and grind coming up as well, and then we'll do Battlefield on as well. So probably go to Ghost of Yotei, a game and grind, and then we'll hit up Battlefield. So definitely, if you're getting Battlefield, hit me up on PlayStation. It's crossplay, so you Xbox or a PC as well, and we'll get together in squads. But enjoy quality gaming and watch this thing just explode because this thing's coming to a head. Something's got to break. Either Phil's gonna have to do an Xbox podcast, or it's gonna they're gonna have to do some sort of post on Xbox Wire. Something has to happen, because this reminds me so much of the games going to PlayStation and how it just got out of control that they had to do a podcast about it. But this is bad, because they started this with the price hikes on their console, the announcement of the ROG Ally at 1,000, and then increasing Game Pass with nobody around. Like I said, Phil could have came out and could have been like, hey guys, you know, I hear you. Unfortunately, we had to increase the price of Game Pass, but we're adding more value, and check out these incredible games in Black Ops and Ninja Gaiden, and they're going to be coming out, and we got some more announcements coming in December that will really excited to launch in January. You know, something like that Phil could have came out, or somebody, one of the Xbox 6, just to kind of reassure, like, guys, we understand, but we're putting, these games are coming, because they do have those games. And they do have some stuff, maybe a Halo announcement in December that comes out. We got some surprises coming. I don't know. At least something. But Tim's saying that the 28th is when they're going to say they're done. I can't see them coming out and saying they're done making a console before GTA 6. So I don't know, man. But, yo, keep it subscribed here to Gaming Grindhouse. Lock it in here. If it happens, we're gonna go live and we'll talk about it, and we're gonna try to figure it out and have some fun while doing it. But Grinders, hit that like button. My voice is going, and you got the song "The Last Console Kings." Here we go, Grinders. You earned it. Here you go. Enjoy. Oh yeah, it's been that kind of night. New Gaming Grindhouse music.
They held the flame. Sathya's voice, Matt Boot his name. Greenberg whispers, Sarah schemes. Grand Philness ruling Xbox dreams. But silence now, the halls are cold. Gaming Gandalf spells grow. Oh, where are they now? When the end is near, bootleg Jazz and Dusty appear to shield the crown, to fight the shame. But it's a shadow of the old domain. The console wars, they raged for years. Dust and pixels, blood and cheers. But the fortress crumbled, cracks and stone. A dynasty left all alone. Legends fade, the light grows dim. Empty seats where kings have been. Where are they now? When the end is near, bootleg Jazz and Dusty appear to shield the
Thank you again, Grinders. Good night. Hit that like button, share it out, hit that hype button, and keep it locked here at the Gaming Grindhouse.
Xbox no Philness. Well.